Safe for me.
Word.
I know I hang with folks just for you think about staking me. This bitch just take 100 before you think about taking me.
You are not. Wait up. You said that. You said that. Was that considered some depressing music?
Hey man, that's how you feel. That's how you feel, bro.
That shit caught me kind of late. Like,
I mean, that's a drug.
Yeah, right.
Talk about
Yeah.
some drugs. I don't know what type of mood he
I don't even do drugs. Yeah.
Hey yo, shit.
Nah, but you are now tuned into the greatest podcast in the world. My name is Dolo from the 7. I got my man DGY here today.
Yo.
I got my man Diamond here today.
In the house.
We outside.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm a little mad fried. Yo, my bad. I'm like, I don't even know how I got so fried. That's weird. But I didn't even do anything today. Yeah. Nah, but it's been a crazy week. Wait, before I get into anything though, how y'all guys feeling? What's up with y'all?
I'm chilling, bro. Long weekend for me, man.
It's been a long weekend.
Hell yeah.
Why you say that?
Well, my young boy, he a little ball player, so I've been all out in Harrisburg. You know what I mean, watching tournaments all weekend.
What's it called? AAU joints?
Nah, it was actually school ball. But they had a little tournament out Hershey.
Damn, I thought it was
Okay.
AAU.
Yeah, that's traveling teams like a mug for real.
Yeah.
But nah, as far as me, I'm living, man. I'm feeling all right. Yeah, man. Just living every day.
Yeah.
Yo, on some shit, like my philosophy, like every day got to be better than like the one before, because like you can't go back to that one. So it's like, all right, it was a moment, it passed, it's cool now. Like just keep that joint pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I'm a little thrown off though too. Like motherfuckers would be like mad at me like places, and I'd be like, yo, dude, like, will you care in 5 minutes? Then they'd be like, nah. So I'm like, all right, so then we have nothing more to discuss. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I can dig it.
That's just crazy, right?
That's pretty cool and calculated.
It's like, yo, 5 minutes, like, not out of sight, out of mind.
Damn, but it's been a wild week, especially if you're like a Cowboys fan, such as myself. Or what's your team?
Chicago, baby.
The Bears.
Let's go Bears.
What?
Damn, there's no
Really
enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
Really
Caleb Williams. We got our coach.
You know what? That's the reason why y'all was so shitty this year. That coach last year was
He's terrible.
horrible.
Dog, yo.
I
ain't
honestly
gonna-
thought he should have been investigated for cheating.
Yeah.
The shit I
Bro.
seen.
Yo, 3 games in a row we lose because of like just bad like play clock or like
Not
clock
calling
management.
timeout.
Yo,
To
on
be
Thanksgiving,
honest.
this is the only game on right now, bro. Like all you gotta do is like, hey man, y'all running the field. There's 40 seconds left, bro. You got 2 timeouts,
When they never should have had a Thanksgiving game in their lives.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man, come on. It was Detroit. We should have won that game. And it's like, bro,
As well.
you got 2 timeouts in 40 seconds, and you don't use either of them. You didn't even try to like spike the ball down. I was like, yo, this motherfucker gotta go. He got fired after
Bring your
that.
QB too, though, because your QB can call timeout. First of all. He don't feel like he can call timeout.
And he just looks like a little kid out there.
He a rookie. I ain't gonna lie. He was pissing me off all year. Because I'm like, bro, the bullshit you was getting away with at college, at USC, you're not even a powerhouse school for real. But like you doing nut shit, running around, scrambling, trying to throw the ball off timing. All right, cool. That worked in college. Yeah, these is pro ass athletes, bro. Like you're not.
You
getting
know
that
what
shit
made
off.
me mad though? It's that they started off the season like, oh, Caleb Williams, he's gonna win. He's gonna be one of the first rookies to go to the playoffs or something like that. Like he's gonna take a team to the
Unanimous.
playoffs and do all this. He has the most stacked team. He's in the best position ever for a rookie QB ever. And then as games started going by, he's just a rookie, man. Cut him some
Yeah.
slack, man. He's just a kid.
Son.
And
I ain't going none of
Caleb
that.
Williams
He
should
had
have been
some
saying that
weapons.
first.
He had some weapons.
Then like that's my man's though.
There was some games where he threw up some shit. I ain't gonna hold you. He threw up some shit some games, but they just could not finish the game.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. The shit was pissing me off because he like whole game be trash. Third quarter he want to get like 2 good drives in. I'm like, dog, like why don't you start the game like this? Why do you wait until there's like 7 minutes left and now you want to like, all right, cool, like I'm actually nice. Let's like
Man.
that shit. He was burning me up.
Yeah, I don't get it, but that's gonna be what it is, though. You're gonna get another nice draft pick. Maybe it was like by design. Like you get another nice draft pick this year. Maybe you get an offensive lineman or something. I mean, step it up a little bit.
That's 100%.
I think that's what the Cowboys did too. I think that we tanked.
Started selling.
Yeah, we gonna get it. We gonna get a good wide receiver or running back, and we gonna be back next year. But y'all niggas we gonna let y'all walk right now.
That sounds good. It sounds good.
Dak act hurt, so you don't really get hurt because we might need to trade you.
You already know what them Eagles do, man. We ain't worrying about none of that.
The Eagles did win the Super Bowl this year.
We're gonna do one thing.
I'm not even gonna hold.
You're gonna do one thing.
Do one thing.
What's that?
Run it right back.
Oh, you're gonna do that again?
Run it right back.
I don't know, man.
Realistically, that's not even something that naturally happens.
Because you know,
run it right back.
I'll give Howie Roseman this. He's the best GM in sports.
He's the best GM. He gets the deals done.
That's what I mean. He's the best. I don't know how. Like
everything was put together.
I have no idea.
It was well put together, bro.
Yeah.
It was well put together.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for it later, but right now they might as well try to get it stack up as much chips as possible because they're gonna be trash for a while after this one's done.
Hey,
I don't know, bro. Think about it. Both what's his name, Cooper DeJean and
they're still young.
They're still young.
They got 5 years.
Rookies.
I would never let.
We got 5 years. But it's gonna come to the point in like 2 years where they gotta pay AJ Brown and Devontae Smith because they paid them both at the same time.
They're gonna be too old. Not Devontae Smith. AJ Brown will be too old.
They're gonna have to find another receiver to pay them. What about Saquon Barkley? He's on a 3-year contract, right? So 2028.
That's what I'm saying.
So you gotta. That's why I said you're gonna have to stack it up for 3 years.
4 seasons. Or you're saying the 28 season?
Yeah, 2028 season is probably like the end of your little wave.
But even
depending on how
defensively
defense,
too. Nah, because up
defense,
front,
we still
you got
young,
Jalen
bro.
Carter.
Wait, can we turn up your mic a little bit? I feel like I'm not hearing you back.
Hey y'all, this is Diamond on the mic. You feel me? Using my radio voice.
My boy came in like the quiet storm with a late night. That's how it used to be, bro.
Yeah.
With a Philly late night
On the radio station.
Come in.
But yo, seriously, Philly did. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Philly did dominate that game. They completely made the Chiefs look like they didn't belong in the Super Bowl,
Bro.
and it pissed me off.
I was like, yo, what? Mind you, I didn't even watch the shit because I was like, I was on the side of like,
The Chiefs are going to spank them.
I was like, whoever wins, wins. The Eagles should win because they was like stacked for real, and it's like, yo, coaching can only do so much. But as a Bears fan, I knew Matt Nagy was on the Chiefs side as quarterback coach, and I knew Vic Fangio, D coordinator. I know he nice, so that's why I was like, yeah, man, it's gonna like.
You went into that day knowing that the Eagles were gonna win because they had the nice team and the nice defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators.
You know what's crazy though?
You a sports guy.
Nah, but think about like, yeah, in a sense, yeah, I know a little something. But like, yo, they're like, they was built to win. Like, if they like, they didn't get knocked out on the way up, like, bro. And after what they did to Washington,
Yeah.
I didn't expect. Don't get me wrong, I did not expect no 40.
I seen, seriously, I didn't. You if you notice it, you don't got me on the book, but he got me on the book. Normally, I talk big shit on the Eagles, like that's what I do. But during the Super Bowl time, I didn't post one bad thing about the Eagles, and it's for 2 reasons. I was on TikTok. I seen a video of Jalen Hurts. They was like, "Are you excited that Trump was coming to the Super Bowl?" He's like, "Man, I don't really care, man. That man could do what he wants to do." Then they showed one of Patrick Mahomes, and it was like, "Are you excited that Trump's coming to Super Bowl?" Like, yeah, man, it's great. I always want to get a chance to let the commander in chief and the president of our country come and see me do what I do.
Yeah, wow.
So I mean,
shit,
and then I
that's
seen one other thing. It was like some white guy singing, and he was like, "Cooper DeJean is not a safety. He's just a corner who will lock down your number one." That song was so fire. I was like, "Yo, the Eagles are winning." When you have viral things like that going off,
Yo, that's
like,
that's wild.
Niggas go crazy.
yeah, they got a whole song. I was like, yo, when you have that type of momentum and buzz, it's like the dance parties with Beyonce. Like
Yeah,
that kind of gives you a vibe. Like people like dancing.
Yeah. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, they winning that shit like no games. Like they're like, bro, like on some Kobe shit, like, yo, job not done. Like,
yeah, they could have
we're
sat
on a mission.
They could have sat their starters.
Then at a point,
Nah, Kenny Pickett got to play.
that's what I was saying. Pickett was in there.
When?
Pickett got to play in that game.
What, at the like 3 minutes left in the fourth?
Hey, he
Dog.
got to play.
Yo,
Patrick Mahomes started running it up for no reason. He messed up my parlay.
Yeah,
was
right.
on some weird shit.
I see that
Should've
joint.
set his dumb ass
I was like, yo, you had everything picked except for that.
Under
Yeah.
48.
Yeah, I took him under. I took the whole squad under. Then a nigga just started throwing the ball.
It was mainly unders, but I put under 48 points for the match, and it was
Yeah.
there until
no.
Patrick Mahomes
That
started
joint
scoring
bangs.
touchdowns in the last
I
couple
seen
minutes.
a lot of people hit they parlay with dumb money line and that over. A lot of people hit that
Over
shit.
for
I
the
should have took the
yeah.
over.
Over for the game and the money line.
I should have took the over.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be like a 30,
I just thought
15.
the Chiefs
something.
weren't going to be able to actually put up any points. That's why I picked under
And that's
48.
where it was.
It was
Eagles started letting them score, bro.
I was
That
like,
game was over. They just
Yeah.
run
I
out.
seen somebody. They said they put like $1,000 down on the Chiefs kicker making an extra point. They ain't try one of them shits. I was like, yo, you
No.
just gave up.
Yeah, because they was desperate the whole entire
But
game.
I'm like, fam, you
seen
just
the-
gave up a rack.
What was Patrick Mahomes doing out there?
He was shut down.
He looks stupid.
If you witnessed the best defense in the world, that was the best defense in the world.
He looked like an old trash quarterback
No
out there.
blitzes, no blitz,
Yeah.
not one blitz, but 6 sacks. Best defense in the world.
Patrick Mahomes looked like Matt Castle out there.
Yo.
That's bad.
It pissed me
Yeah,
off so much,
that's
yo.
bad.
Like, this game's supposed to be competitive, and you're not competing.
That was like
It
the
was
most-
great because the Eagles did them so bad that they didn't let the refs influence the game,
Yeah.
and that was the way to win. That's
Yeah.
how you beat the Chiefs. You just can't let the
refs get into
influence
it.
the game. If it's a
Yeah.
blowout, ain't no refs worrying about the
There's
And-
nothing they can do.
And one disgusting thing is the Chiefs only ran the ball like 3 times.
Exactly.
Why you can never win football without running the ball.
And how do you think you gonna throw the ball on us?
I was like,
We know you're throwing it every time.
yeah. I mean, I got like once you're down 3 scores,
You gotta throw the ball.
Everybody,
You got
everybody,
no
half-
option.
like,
everybody
by halftime,
chilling.
yeah,
Patrick
nah,
Mahomes
no
starts.
option.
Patrick Mahomes starts playing hero ball at one point where Travis Kelce's open, but he's like, "Nah, you ain't catch nothing all day." And then he looks at
bro,
DeAndre
yeah.
Hopkins like, "Damn, you dropped like 2 earlier. I'm gonna just run." but
He
they was
started- he
open.
Still throwing that joint to Xavier.
Xavier Worthy got the ball the whole game. He was
Yeah.
just clamped at this point.
I think he touched like 100.
They-
I think
Yeah.
he touched 100.
They left.
Like
he had like
107 or
he had
something
like
like that.
168. You was tripping. He had
Yeah,
almost
he
200
touched
yards.
100.
He had
touched-
almost
definitely touched
200.
100. That's when the game was over.
Yeah, I
for
was about to say,
real,
that's-
bro.
what it
but
was.
yeah,
He got
yeah.
he got
Garbage
some garbage yards.
Garbage
when they
time.
when they
Like-
took the starters out.
Right, when everything was done.
They're like, there's like somebody out there named like, I don't know, Jenkins. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I've never. Is he even on our roster? Oh, he's wide receiver 5. Like, yeah, go play D back real quick.
Is it the end of the Chiefs dynasty, or you think
Nah.
they pick they
Yes.
get an offensive lineman in the draft this year?
Nah, I'm pretty sure they'll
Travis
be
Kelce
back.
is washed. They
I-
need a new tight
They
end.
they can find a tight end.
They need a
Yeah.
new tight
They
end.
can find a tight end.
You know, what's-
Pacheco after that injury is washed.
Nah, it's going. It
No,
always
he's
takes.
washed.
Nah, because I can't say that because it takes like 2 years to come back
Nah,
from an injury.
He's washed.
You could have that one suspect year,
He's
and then you come
washed.
back nice the
Keep
next year.
Kareem Hunt. Get rid of
Still there.
Pacheco.
Still there.
He's washed.
Kareem Hunt. You can keep
Keep
Kareem Hunt as a
Kareem Hunt.
backup.
I'll tell you how many. If
They're
you,
gonna regret it.
you look at, but if you look at when Pacheco left and what Kareem Hunt did, how many touchdowns he was scoring while he was gone, you'll see. And then even when Pacheco came back, Kareem Hunt was the one scoring the touchdowns, bro.
They're gonna regret that.
I don't think Pacheco came like all the way back. Like he's there, but there's
They
like,
wasn't even trying to give him the
That-
ball
that's
because
what
he
I mean,
wasn't
yeah,
he
like-
wasn't getting no yards. That's his thing, bro. I could take him for 25 yards on a parlay, and I'd be praying that he get that 25.
I ain't gonna lie, Mahomes
I
had
prayed.
like 20. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Mahomes led the Chiefs in rushing yards. in that-
Exactly.
in that
Look at
joint.
that shit.
I think Pacheco
look at
had
that
like
shit.
10. Kareem Hunt had like
But
17.
He didn't trust his
How you
receivers
get
that day.
10 yards in a whole football game. That shit
But,
crazy.
but seriously,
three carries.
next year Rasheed Rice is back if he's not in jail or anything.
I love Rashee Rice.
Like he's,
and I was trying to think of his name the other day when I was talking to somebody about the Chiefs.
but it's gonna take him 2 years to get back to his normal self too, and then you're just gonna be like, oh, he's trash, and then he's gonna come back nice, like 2 years
Nah.
later. It
Some-
always happens.
It depends on the injury. Some injuries you just don't come back the right way.
In the new
And
era,
as a running back, when you coming back from like some knee shit, that's
Like
different.
it changed the way you move type
Yeah,
shit. Like,
and
like
you
that's always in the back of
hesitant.
your
You
mind.
hesitant about how you move.
then you get to a point where it's like, yo, I gotta get this money, and if I ain't playing good, I ain't gonna get no money.
You know what they need?
That be that one
Contract years.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
the end of his season.
Yeah.
All right, my boy. It's
Nah.
over.
Get that contract.
My fault. But speaking of Kelsey, is he really nice?
Yes.
I don't think he is because remember he was there with Alex Smith.
Bro,
I never heard his name.
He's the best. He's one of the best tight ends.
He's pretty good, and he's pretty good. And
Is he playing with the right?
Oh, he's not that guy anymore. I think he lost his
done.
sauce. He lost his
done.
swag. He don't got that swag.
Nah, remember he be stanky
He's
legging
of
and shit.
age. Football of age. He's of
How old
age.
is he?
He's like
35?
35.
He's
Is he
still
really?
he's,
Of
nah, he's
age,
still
bro.
good.
Oh.
He's still in the right age. He just don't got it no more.
I just
yeah.
think because he don't really. If you look at their game, he don't really route run. He really makes his own. He'll run the route
Yeah.
until it breaks up, and then he's doing whatever he wants.
Just
You know what I
like-
mean? That shit
but
wasn't
'cause
working.
Right
but that
his
be
hand
Pat holding the ball too long too.
Yeah, that's Pat.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like his decisions sometimes.
You know what's wild though?
When he
The-
wins.
Yeah, yeah.
Some decisions.
When
be
he
right.
wins,
Most of
he
the
wins.
time.
But when he loses, them Jones be
He
real
looking
bad.
bad.
Like we got to talk about this.
Yeah, Pat, we're even looking at your. Then they give him some crazy contract. Like he really not leaving. He's
Oh,
not
now you got
going
like a 12-year contract.
Nah, Pat, he's a lifer.
Yeah,
like,
and they're gonna renew him. You don't give up on somebody like
they're,
that.
they're gonna
Nah,
they're,
nah.
they're, they're gonna
He's
give him
elite.
like
He's definitely an elite quarterback.
They're gonna be
Definitely-
like-
he's definitely your Tom Brady of the NFL.
yeah.
He's definitely
Right now,
the Tom
yeah, he's
Brady.
the Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady that GOAT? Like he's the Michael Jordan, like what the Michael
Yes.
Jordan is to the NBA?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Jordan standard, the Brady
Yes.
standard.
I'm gonna say yes. Only
Who else?
main reason because he has more Super Bowls than any team.
Who was it before Tom Brady? Was it Joe Montana?
That
Is it always a
No,
quarterback?
because how many rings did Joe Montana have? It is weird.
4, I think 4, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Dan Marino. Because
Oh,
Dan
yeah,
Marino
no.
was a great.
Did he-
stat
No rings
sheet
though, yeah,
stuffer,
but nobody was ever
no
going-
fucking rings.
He was never that guy. Like he was always popular, but he was never like the face of the NFL.
Yeah.
Elway was always there when Dan
John
Marino
Elway
there.
was fire.
Oh, John-
John
John-
Yeah,
Elway.
he
was
got
fire.
2.
Nah, but
Elway's-
Peyton Manning.
That's way after
Peyton,
though.
but you talking about before Tom though?
Oh, yeah,
Before Tom. I
Peyton
feel
Manning
like
was Peyton Manning was
running that shit.
Peyton Manning was holding
He's
it down
running.
for a
He was
minute.
holding the league down.
Troy Aikman.
Stats wise, yeah.
Nah,
Troy Aikman's
Peyton
trash,
was
bro.
holding it down,
Don't even-
bro. Don't slack on Peyton,
Hold up,
bro.
I'm
Before
not gonna let
he
him.
went to the Broncos, Peyton was holding down in Indiana.
But he's not gonna slide Troy Aikman in here in this
Troy
conversation.
Aikman.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
I don't know. I don't listen. I ain't
Troy
never seen
Aikman a GOAT.
I ain't never seen a good Cowboys quarterback in my life.
Troy Aikman.
nah, Emmitt Smith, he carried that joint.
He's good. He's good. He's a good commentator.
He's a great
He's a
commentator.
commentator.
Yeah, I'll
As
give him
is
that.
Tony Romo too. Cowboys create some
Romo's
great
crazy.
talkers. Micah
Some trash,
Parsons. We
man.
all talk that shit.
Nah, Romo with his commentary, he'd be like, "Yep, right here, I would run the Z on the drag route right there." They do it every time.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
talks.
yo.
He talk. Yeah, he gives up the play every time.
You know he got in
Yeah,
trouble for that
because he
shit.
does
Yeah,
that shit.
CBS was
That
like,
shit's still known. They
there's-
need to change that playbook.
So you
What the
ruining it.
fuck?
they was like, Tony, you're taking excitement out the game, bro. Like you're
You
calling every play. He's like,
My man.
this is what I would run. Like,
I thought we was going with him for the coach this year. I was almost 100% sure, but
who y'all let go of
Mike McCarthy, yes, we
yeah.
did.
I should have.
We shouldn't have, but it's a new regime.
Should have.
What we should have done, what I always say is
Like
that
I
we
s-
should have got another second number one receiver, like
No.
at all good teams.
I
do.
always said you lose one game, yeah, it might be the quarterback.
it
You lose
depends.
2 to 3, we thinking coaches.
yes.
It don't get different. That shit in any sport, bro. Like the NBA got more games, so you lose about 20, 30 games, you already on the mark of like, yeah,
I wouldn't go.
your ass is on the hot seat, my boy.
Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl and you got rid of him immediately.
That's true.
Because
No,
he was
he's-
ass.
What?
He was ass. He wasn't a great coach, bro. You gotta be able to relate to the locker room and nobody like
Oh, he's too much of an old head.
yeah, you know what I mean? That's just like what's the other boy name?
He don't even look that old.
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
That was the one. Nah, he was.
He didn't relate to the locker room. So
Nah,
It seemed like the
Yeah.
players didn't like him.
yeah, because he didn't relate to the
Yeah.
locker room.
Wasn't he like pulling all his dudes from Oregon in?
He wanted that run. He wanted to run
Georgia.
some college offense.
Oregon, bro. Because remember, he was trying to give up like 3 picks and send
Nah, we got
LaShawn
a lot of
McCoy.
Georgia, right
Georgia
now,
Bulldogs.
though. We got a lot of
Yeah,
Georgia
now.
right now.
That was the smartest decision y'all done. That shit. It looked stupid at first, but that shit worked
It was
out.
like
But I feel like we're gonna get the ball from Penn State.
the linebacker.
That's
Number
what
11.
Penn State creates, yo. The best linebackers. 'Cause
Yeah. I don't like Michigan, bro. Go blue. You don't rock with no
Man.
Penn State over here.
I'm a Florida State guy myself, but right now I'm rocking with my guy Deion Sanders for now. By the way of Florida
Colorado.
State.
I
Yeah,
respect it.
but Florida State's my squad.
I
But
feel
yeah,
like
yo,
Colorado gonna be ass for the next.
nah,
couple
they got
years,
that
though.
young boy, the young quarterback.
Nah, see now this is what I'm saying. They
Jordan
they
Seaton's
played
still
so
there?
they played so good that they made themselves so good into a big market that now they're gonna play the big schools. that
And
really be paying.
They're gonna
the
prove
good players to come to them
they are.
schools.
Nah, they're gonna win by influence.
As long as they still got them donors, they're gonna be able to bring them players in.
I bet
But
you they
once
get.
they lose any of that. That's I
mean,
feel like
I
that
bet you they
football-
still dominate without
I
Shador.
like the young boy though. I know
With the
what you're talking
Julian
about.
Newman boy.
Yeah, I
They
like
got
that.
two quarterbacks. They got the transfer ball in too. Like
I just think defensively
they got all
wasn't
the-
really good defensively.
all the top offensive linemen just committed to them. They just gotta. It's going to be hard to replace a guy like Travis Hunter for sure.
Defensively, they wasn't good.
But they wasn't.
They wasn't good
But they're going to get
defensively except for
their
Travis Hunter.
their defense is going to be mad spread out though, because it's not going to be focused on one player. So everybody's going to be putting in that work and
Hopefully.
developing.
I love
When
it,
Travis
Deion.
Hunter was on the field, teams were clamped.
I mean, I rock with Deion Sanders, but I mean, in a sense too, like people might just go there because like y'all, I do want to play. Like Deion Sanders is nice. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna like get me right. If I'm like a D back, yo, you can. That's like if Tom Brady was coaching, you'd be like, if I'm a quarterback,
Yeah, I'm going.
yeah,
with Tom.
let me go rock with Tom so I can learn how to read.
And the media is going to be on time. You get TV
y'all
time.
know who coached North Carolina, right?
Oh, Mike Vick.
Belichick, bro.
Belichick, bro.
Oh yeah, that I
So
love
now
that.
you're gonna have a bunch of people coming there.
I
But-
love that.
You're gonna have a bunch of kids coming
You
A
there.
bunch of defensive minded
to
kids.
North Carolina.
You know you ain't gonna get no good offense, but you're gonna have a great defense.
He's gonna have that thing right.
Didn't Danny Dimes go to North Carolina? or
Who we
whatever?
got? We got Michael Vick at
Sam Howell, Drake May.
Drake, man, that's what it was.
We got Michael Vick is coaching.
What is it like North Illinois?
That's it. That just
Somewhere
sounds.
around there.
That just
And what's
sounds.
It's
the
a
name?
D1 school. It's a D1.
What's the name's coaching Delaware?
Deshaun.
Deshaun Jackson.
It was Deshaun
Jackson,
Jackson.
yeah.
People making
That's
big moves.
fire.
I want to see all that.
fire.
Colleges are getting more and more exciting
That's fire.
because they're switching up the TV, who's on TV now, and everything. I like that.
Yeah, that's
Speaking
fire.
of who's on TV, and speaking football, this halftime show.
That how did you feel about the halftime show?
I'll be honest with you. Do I, in this room, do we fuck with like Kendrick Lamar and his catalog? Sure.
Yes,
Was that the catalog for that broadcast?
yes.
I honestly think no.
So
Just because
So-
it's,
So, Kendrick Lamar, me personally, I would once upon a time ago, I would have been with you, but the Kendrick Lamar halftime show, as I said it would be, it was appropriate for now, for everything that's going on now. He was signaling out there, like he was telling black people stand up and get together, man. I get what you're saying. It wasn't diverse enough,
no, like,
but they got rid of diversity. This is really that we need to stick together, and I mean we need to clean up rap and show people what we can really do. And you know what I mean, he brought Samuel L. Jackson, and that didn't empower you. That didn't make you stand up a little straighter as a black man, like that man rapping.
I ain't gonna lie, I went to sleep. No, I'm bullshit. I took a nap.
I don't like no seasoning on my chicken.
Yeah, nah, raw.
Salt and
Right on
pepper.
the grill.
Salt and pepper only.
Nah,
Don't
not
wash
even
it
that.
either.
Pepper's hot.
You ain't gotta wash the chicken. Just throw it in the
So
pot.
I can't even taste the meat.
Oh, that's seasoning. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
I respect it, but I respect it. It was.
Cause like, don't get me wrong though. Like, don't be like,
It was alright.
yeah,
It was tough.
I'm with all of that, but I just mean like, did it fall on deaf ears then?
No,
I think
it was
did.
the most watched thing in TV history.
I mean, it's
In
the Super Bowl.
TV history, not the Super Bowl, the halftime show, not the whole event. The whole event probably did like 60 mil or whatever. The halftime show did 133.5 million viewers. That's right above Michael Jackson's Super Bowl appearance. And that's crazy. The most watched thing in television history.
I think more people got TVs now though too.
More people got TVs, people
And you
watching on
can
their phones,
stream it
all that. And then
everywhere.
you can't
Streaming,
you can't forget the people that watched it hot on streaming sites and everything. So the
Yeah.
number would have been even higher. But if everybody
YouTube,
would have knew, you could have
all
just
that.
watched it on Tubi and had a clean stream. I mean, Tubi had the
I don't
game.
know. Did it really?
yeah, that's where I watched it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, Tubi stepping it up though. But Kendrick killed that.
I ain't gonna lie. As a black person, it's crazy that like the Super Bowl halftime show that all came from In Living Color did a live show.
They did a halftime show.
Yeah.
They did a taping during the halftime show. Yeah,
Because it was on CBS or NBC or something.
They was doing
was
like
on
some
Fox at the time. And then so they were like, yo, let us get that time slot, that 30 minutes, like 10, whatever time it was, like 10 to 10:30, whatever. But and then next year, Michael Jackson did the first one.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo,
They
like
knew
mad
if they
people
had- they
turned
knew
off-
if they had
Man,
Mike
people
on there.
turned the channel to Fox to watch and live in color. What is it like? How long was the halftime show back then? Like 20 minutes?
20 or 30.
It-
But
they-
it was like a special
Yeah. So they probably did like an
Yeah.
18-minute. Yeah.
11 colors.
No
and-
commercial.
And they took every single viewer from that joint over. So,
And their own viewers, the people that don't even watch football. Like everybody was just tapped into it.
but everybody watches football.
So and black people changing the world again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's why, like, I can like Kendrick's joint, I can respect it, but again, but it's like
It was needed.
I don't know if that joint like
Mhm.
resonated the way it should have. You know what I mean?
I'm-
Or like it
I think it hit the people. I think it hit the people that it needed to hit. It was on some we gonna be alright without saying we gonna be alright. Like
did he perform that joint?
nah, he performed it
Nah.
with Dr. Dre already.
Oh, yeah, he was on the
Yeah.
one last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago?
I'd have brung it back.
But seriously, greatest Super Bowl halftime show ever.
Nah, my man, The Weeknd smoked that joint.
No,
last
that was
year.
cute, but this one was
When he was walking around the
No,
thing like
this
lost.
one was different. Kendrick Lamar came out in the Celine flare jeans, changed the world with the Deion Sanders jaunts on. You
Oh, yeah, the
seen
Primes,
Spikes the Cell, the
twos, I think.
Deion Sanders had niggas gonna have niggas out here all next year dressing like this is 1970s
So right
because
after
everybody
that, you had
He had the
Jimmy
bell bottom
Kimmel
on.
with the same
the
exact
same
shit
exact
on.
outfit, the
Jimmy
same
Kimmel.
shoes, same
Right.
pants, just had
Right
a white
after the
button
Super
up.
Bowl, he had Hurts
I ain't
and
gonna
he
lie.
had Hurts and Saquon on the drum and Jalen Brown, and he had that same Celine outfit on.
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel's not like I'm not looking.
I'm
for
just
him
saying
for
about the
fashion.
basically what
The
he
influence,
pushed on
the influence, and you gotta,
You know what I mean?
Levi makes
Okay.
the other version of those. Levi, the vintage Levi's, like the 579s. Those are flare jeans. I know themselves is about to go up on them because they look kind of like the Kendrick joints. You throw them in with some Air Max DTs. You gonna look like that.
Everybody was already going into the sweatpants already. The flare
Yeah.
bottom of the sweatpants.
Yeah,
So they gonna
Yeah, they was. That's been. What's the one that does that? Like Hellstar or something. Like I see it.
a lot of drones.
Who started that? That joint, like
I'm gonna say Rockstar.
Rockstar.
I like Rockstar Denim. They started. I feel like they started in Vala. What's the drone called? Like Vala. Start with a V. It's a clothing brand.
There's
It's
that-
an
there's
online joint.
And they make bell bottoms.
Spider or whatever joints too.
Yeah.
There's a couple joints out right now.
That's the wave, though. It's time for things to change. I mean,
Nah, that Super Bowl performance definitely influenced a lot of shit. For real.
Yeah.
is it? Does it stamp Kendrick Lamar as the greatest of all time rapper?
No.
Absolutely not.
No,
No,
Absolutely not.
not to me.
he's not the greatest of all time.
No, not to me.
I don't even think he's close.
I haven't heard.
Is-
I haven't heard a better album than Good Kid, Mad City from him
So-
yet.
Oh,
That's my opinion.
that's not a bad thing though, cause Good Kid, Mad City is.
I want something that relates to it. That's my opinion.
So,
Good Kid, Mad
'Cause
City is
you
one of
got-
the greatest
now-
albums of all
now
time.
you got the attention of everybody. You did the halftime show. Now let's bring it back to reality of what needs to be said, because that album's a lot about the real reality. For
GNX is fire. Damn was fire. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was freaking crazy.
It's sorry, but those don't compare to that album, bro. You can't tell me one of those is better than that album.
Better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
But
Good Kid,
then
Mad
think
City
of
was
it. Think of it
crazy,
on
though.
an even bigger
can't
scale.
tell me
how
one,
many
bro.
albums are better than Good Kid, Mad City
I mean,
overall in the
Overall
world?
in the world,
Like,
I mean,
not too many.
there's a
think
good
there's
amount.
You
definitely
didn't.
couple
You didn't make anything
levels.
greater than the greatest album of all time. So, damn.
Yeah,
you
so you
set the
fell
bar
off.
real high for
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly. You fell off
No,
then, bro.
Listen, we talking different. I'm saying just on his level of his achievements, that's his best level. His best work.
It was his
For
most
me.
rapidy rap album, if that's what you're looking for.
I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick doesn't connect with me at all. Like really.
And I get it.
I'm not. Yeah.
I get it. From what you said a few minutes ago, it all comes together.
See, that album spoke because I know where I come from and I know what type of shit happens in inner city. So that
Yeah.
album's like, yo, damn.
Everyone-
It's crazy.
Good Kid, Mad City,
Shit.
fire.
But
and
Kendrick-
then when he do features and shit, my man's, I'm like, all right, cool. I rock with him.
Oh my goodness, No Freezer is the most randomest shit I've
Randomest
ever heard
feature
in my
ever.
life, and he completely went
Yeah.
crazy on it. Like
That joint's a
that
random
shit's like
shit.
a mind trip, dog. That's serious. It's a mind bending experience.
Do you think he's the best? Like the best artist? I'm not gonna say rapper, but the best artist from like OG TDE. or even just TDE.
He's
TDE's
one. He's
roster?
one of the greatest of all time. Unless there's another TDE artist that's one of the greatest of all time.
TDE artists.
I mean, I like Schoolboy. I like Absol.
Schoolboy
better
Q
than him.
is a very good artist, but
He
he's
was
not
nice.
Kendrick
He
Lamar.
was nice at a point.
But he literally was like, I'm done rapping because Mac Miller died. Which I was like, come on, bro. Like, you know,
I'ma
you got
say
shit in
he
this.
was done rapping because Kendrick was rapping.
Remember Fetty Wap said he's done rapping because Gucci Mane's out of jail.
Exactly.
I mean,
I think people just be
Fetty Wap
saying.
go to jail?
I think people just be saying stuff just to say it overall. But nah, there's nobody. Everybody had their little moment. Like J Rock was fire, Absol was fire, but he never really popped. But
It was a
Schoolboy
point where
Q
that
was
shit
that
worked.
guy.
J Rock should have popped because he had Wayne on the track and he couldn't even pop after that.
It's J Cole is a rap soul guy. That is not commercial. I mean, my bad. Absol is a rap soul guy. He's like
Yeah.
That's never going to
Yeah.
be mainstream.
Nah.
Like he's the perfect balance for TDE if he's just willing to accept that I'm the independent vibe guy.
They just
for us.
always have their own crowd.
But all the pure
Yeah.
fans is gonna be there knowing all my songs word for word, and then the other fans are gonna be jealous that they don't know the words, so they're gonna go home and start listening to my songs so they can know the words at the next concert.
That's
So you
like
got more
Tech
fans.
Nine though. Like Tech Nine's a household name.
And Very
Yeah.
very independent.
You got
100%.
like people that listen to him are like not outside or doing anything with his
Yo.
because he's a very household name.
Yo, Tech Nine, that Worldwide Choppers joint is one of the greatest I've ever heard in my life.
Never. heard
You're a
of
Tech Nine fan?
I like some joint. Yo, he
He's
actually.
been to college, bro.
That is
He's
true.
been to college.
I know who else you like. Then you like Immortal Technique.
Never heard of him.
He tried to hit it with what?
It's like, all right, bro. They just throwing names out now, bro.
Immortal Technique was one of the biggest rappers in the world when I was in school. I didn't listen to him.
know who it is.
You
Nah,
feel me? That's wrong,
listen
man,
to
bro.
it,
Said
I
Immortal
know niggas
Technique.
used to listen to Tech Nine,
And Immortal Technique.
Hobson.
Hobson was way later. Lil B. If you,
But
can
those
you
type
speak
of
on
rappers,
Hobson?
I feel like
Can
them
you speak on
rappers are
that-
household names.
Can you speak on the Hobson era without speaking about Lil B though?
Yeah.
You know, Lil B ran that era. He's the reason that things are the way things are today.
I ain't gonna lie. Lil B's like
He changed the
OG.
game.
Like he's like original, like dressing funny, like
Before-
funny dressing.
Before Lil Wayne was dropping loads and loads of mixtapes and everything and dropping mad content, Lil B was doing that first.
I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, he was too early.
Skateboarding, Lil B was doing that first. He might
You know what I'll do? I fuck with the pack.
the pack riding in the car and I
Not
see
that-
a
not that-
pretty
not
girl.
that But Wolfpack Party, Shining was hard.
Cause you
Vans.
was in college.
Nah, well yeah,
That's
I was
college
in
boy
college
music.
last night. Yeah, I was.
Kid Ink, the pack, little skinny jean type rappers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I still dress like them motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah,
Skinny
man.
jeans, hoodies. I stopped wearing snapbacks though. I do own like 17 still, but
You know what I mean? That it's gonna come back and you gonna still be in the game.
nah, they're gonna be all old.
Everything
weathered.
always comes back. It's like phone pauses. Like the phone pauses
Yeah.
always phase out and then they come back and then you
You
like,
see
damn,
how
I just sold
Yachty
20
end up wearing
pair.
the big clothes again,
Yeah.
baggy clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm too old to like follow trends now.
Yeah,
You're gonna do
I'm way
whatever's
too
fitting and
Like-
whatever looks cool.
Yeah.
I
like,
said the same shit, bro.
Yeah, but this guy, Lil B, though, we can't forget about Lil B, bro.
Lil B was revolutionary like for the era because it was like
That was a very important time in hip hop. It was a very, very crazy transition in stage. We was
horrible rapper.
we was transitioning from kind of transitioning out of the Jay-Z, Kanye West phase.
That
It was
the
get-
suit and tie
It
button
was,
up,
yeah, it was.
era.
We was getting out of that. It was bridging us into
polos and backpacks.
polos. Man, that's more Kanye still.
That's what I mean, but like we was leaving
yeah, we
that
went. Yeah,
and then going to like
trippy.
I ain't
We
gonna lie.
went from selling drugs to doing drugs. That's what it was. That was the music. Like, this is drug dealer music. This is drug user music.
No lie, I heard Gilly say the same shit.
You
He
serious?
said, this is what he was saying about how the music was influencing young people because young people look up to the shooters. When we was young, we used to look up to the hustlers.
Yeah.
Like we was looking up to the people that got money, not the people that was out here killing people.
The
niggas
flunkies.
that was killing people was
Yeah,
the
the
flunkies.
flunkies.
The dummies.
Yeah.
Like the dummies. We knew they was going to jail. You could look at him today like, yo, bro, going to
Shit.
jail tonight.
The crash-
He's the crash out.
crash
Oh, shit,
outs.
he's the crash out.
It's
Real
like,
talk.
but it's
Real
wild
shit.
because like that stuff like that person still gets like mentioned in music like to a degree I heard somebody had a line that was like, yo, bro, like or mine was like Lil Uzi or somebody, but he was like, yeah, my boys is shooters, like they gonna move first or something. Like that's one of his lines.
Lil Uzi
And,
Vert said that.
yeah, and that's
Damn, I ain't hear that.
it's the joint with Future. I I might shooters. That's all right.
Yeah.
I forget, but
yeah.
one of them.
Damn, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of the topic that got us here, but I don't remember what it was.
Just talking
Is
about
it
rap.
rap. Oh yeah, like it was something about somebody. It was the best John, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were saying K-Dot.
Yeah.
It's a good
Oh,
joint.
yeah, but that
But-
is crazy.
Nah, Hove's the best rapper alive.
Who's
I
the
don't
best
know.
rapper alive?
Until he leaves.
He wasn't even the best in his era.
Who?
Who?
Jay-Z. Jay-Z. DMX was the best in his era.
Yeah, of that
Yo,
run.
Respectfully, yo, seriously.
X was
What's
that
your,
boy.
who's your top 5 anyway?
For real?
Yeah.
Like all right, so DMX,
DMX.
Kid Cudi,
Kid Cudi.
Kid.
all time. Currency and Wiz. I don't know who like one's not.
Currency and Wiz.
Yeah, they right there. And I ain't gonna hold you. Overall artistry, my man ASAP Rocky. My
You
voice
wasn't
cracked.
listening
That
to
sounded.
rap. You was just listening to cool music. That's cool music. You was listening. to
When did
rap.
you start
Rap.
listening to rap?
When I was like 4, probably.
No way.
Yeah, he's
How
allowed.
old are you, man?
I'm 31.
He's
No
allowed.
way.
He's allowed to have that top 5. Can you run that joint back one more time?
So yeah, it's X,
X.
Cudi,
Cudi.
ASAP. I mean,
A$AP.
yeah, ASAP, Wiz, and Currency.
Wiz, Currency. It's a respectable top 5 because they, except for ASAP, but it's a respectable top 5. ASAP makes no sense being in that list because he has a very limited amount of music, and it's not even that. A lot of it don't even sound that good anymore.
I think he just came in to be a fashion guy.
Yeah.
Which
He
is
was kicking
cool.
fashion because I love his
Yeah.
first song. What was his first song?
Pesos,
Pesos.
Yeah,
was
that's
Purple
fire.
Swag.
But he was giving off the swag and the pesos.
Yeah,
drum.
but that's like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like I was gonna say Joe Budden because like he had that
You was
mood
about to say Joe Budden.
What about
yeah.
Joe Budden?
mood music for is easily one of my top 5 rap albums. of
See,
all
that's
time.
it's why it makes your top 5 respectable. Seriously, but I just don't get the A$AP Rocky
I'd listen to that.
all time. There was millions,
all time?
hundreds and dozens of rappers. And
That's fine. Lil Uzi's creeping his way up into my
into
top.
your
goodness,
all-
he's if he's creeping just now, and he's only been getting worse since 2018.
Well, no, I've been listening to like back catalog because I
Oh,
like,
alright.
you know what I mean? That's why.
My top 5, man. My top 5 will have to be Jay-Z, DMX, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and I'm torn between Fabulous and Kanye West.
Mm,
I don't know.
Okay.
mm.
Yeah, that's my top 5 right now. That joint can switch probably in like a week or something, but that's what I'm rocking with right
It
now.
was just I don't know. Say it again one more time.
It's Jay-Z, DMX, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and Kanye Fabulous.
Nah, that's a good top 5. That's a great one.
I
That's
think
a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
If they're the only rappers I can listen to for the rest of my life, I think I'll be alright.
Me, I'm definitely going Hove number 1. That's
For
number
sure.
1. Kanye's my guy. I'm really an old Kanye type of guy, but Kanye's my guy.
Kanye got some joints.
I'm gonna go
Some joints. It's crazy.
damn, what's that? Kanye. Damn.
Well, who was the second one? It was Jay-Z,
Jay-Z, Kanye.
Kanye.
We gonna go. I don't even know.
You gotta add your man Cassidy in there somewhere.
No way.
I'll fuck with
Listen, he's a
Cassidy,
great
too.
battle rapper. Cassidy ain't make no good music.
No Philly artists are in your top 5?
Philly artists in my top 5.
Hey, we gonna rapidy rap. I ain't gonna
If
lie.
you want rabbity rap, like Beanie Siegel would be in my top 5. I grew up on Beanie Siegel.
Beanie Siegel?
I fuck with X. X definitely is in my top 5. I got my ass whooped. For the first rap album I heard in my life was Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Amazing
Crazy.
album.
I got my ass whooped on a Sunday morning, cursing the whole joint. After that, they bought me all edited CDs.
Yo, man.
Damn, welcome to the good life.
Real talk.
I'll be
Nah,
so good.
then you gotta put Drake in your top 5. Like everything is great. It's a great catalog.
All
It's a
right.
great
Yeah.
catalog.
Respectfully.
Do we count 50 Cent?
I love 50. I can't.
But you're saying the greatest of all
What
time.
am I?
If you could only listen to these 5 rappers for the rest of your life,
Oh,
is
yeah, I'll
50
pick my
are you gonna
5.
put 50 Cent in there?
Nah, hell no. But you know, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. But like, if I flesh mine out to 10, that joint get
If
even
I stretch
crazier.
it out to 10, Wiz Khalifa's back in my joint. Jeezy's back in my joint.
Jeezy had a nice little run.
I
there.
go to Ross,
I
Jeezy.
don't know if I'm putting.
See, I listen like not eclectic, but I listen like wow, like my man XV, my man Vizzy, crazy bars, and then like Charles Hamilton.
No,
Like growing up, that's why like I'm kind of like stuck in like
he
an
got
era
he
like when
got
I was
16 songs.
who
Charles Hamilton.
he got what?
Nah, he was dropping mad mixtapes. Never mind you.
I was about to say, bro, what?
Yeah.
I got like 5.
The Bronx
mixtapes
was live, but in my mama's eyes, ain't nothing like them Brooklyn girls.
bro, Brooklyn Girls is a joint, and
Remember
it's
they-
like he
Remember
was
they
like
said Gaucho's ruined his career.
I ain't gonna lie. Ruined his career when he was like rap battling against his girlfriend, and she punched the
him in
Sonic
the
rings,
face.
knocked the Sonic rings out my man. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, bro. He said, "Oh, now you gonna hit me on my face though? That's all right, cause
I like Charles Hamilton because he was like a real basic
Ooh.
stock artist.
Childish Gambino. What am I talking about, bro? That's
Childish Gambino is a very great artist.
short run though. That's the only thing. So it's like,
He's not done.
That's because he didn't want to do music.
I don't think he's running
acting.
as Childish Gambino anymore.
yeah, he said that that last album that was already released and he like re-released it like mastered or whatever. I was like, yo, come on, bro, like
He's a
I
movie
need
actor.
the death of
He's a
Gambino.
producer.
writer.
He's a director.
Gambino's
Like-
a writer. Yeah.
Like, dude, just do everything. But I'm
Do
like, that's
everything.
cool. But he's nice though. That's why I'm like, all right, fam. Then he played Lando in Star Wars. The nigga played Lando in Star Wars, man.
I ain't a Star Wars fan.
Me neither.
Oh,
Never
y'all
been
miss,
for me.
y'all missing out.
Nah.
Not my vibe.
I grew up on Star Trek, my boy. Star
Forcibly
Trek.
watching Star Trek because that was the thing.
Like
I didn't
Pharrell
really
and
like
them.
it though.
I didn't really like it,
My
but it grew on me.
my outer space show was Homeboys in Outer Space.
Never even heard of it, bro.
You never heard of that? I was a UPN kid.
I was like, did you? All right.
I grew up in the black culture, bro.
King
Yeah.
of Queens. Let's
Ah,
talk about
All right,
it.
so
speaks
nah,
volumes. That was my show.
So what's your all-time favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show?
I ain't gonna hold
I got
you.
too many favorites. Favorite TV show?
But I could say my favorite one is Community. That's my favorite. Like I
That
literally
can't be your favorite show.
That-
Favorite
that
Every
show of all time.
TV show that
community,
came out.
Community's like
Yeah.
that though. It's like,
Every TV show
That
that
joint-
came
it's
out.
really like that.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
really like that.
to this day, I like that shit's on my like reran
Bro,
joints.
there's so many great shows in the world.
But
that-
series, TV series.
it just
Like,
gotta
we
be the
can't
same.
say,
It
like,
just gotta be the it just gotta be the type of things that you into.
greatest
that-
TV
Yeah.
series though, because if you say shows, there's like so many. Martin, Simpsons.
All right,
all that-
they all series though.
But
Yeah.
they
I can hold
consider
you.
It's too
series
hard,
because they
I
want
wanna put-
years and
I
years.
want to say Wentworth is probably the greatest show ever. I want to say Prison Break is one of the greatest shows ever.
but that's
Prison Break. I might have to just give it to Prison Break if I had to watch one. I think I can
if
rewatch
I
that
had to-
over and
I
over
prob- I
again.
probably would go 24.
24.
I
That's a
that was
classic.
real heavy.
I
on
couldn't
me.
get
I ain't
into
gonna
it.
hold you.
But if I had to like keep watching it, just because there's more episodes, I'm watching American Dad.
Now if we
American
talking,
Dad.
see when I think of if we talking greatest of all time, I think about shit that kind of influence.
If it's something to keep watching,
influencing.
I'm watching Law and Order SVU.
Because you
Yeah,
got like
that's-
50 seasons.
Got a
Like,
million seasons.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Not
still
saying it's my
counting.
favorite or anything.
you're never
but-
gonna run out of new
Seasons still
episodes.
counting.
yeah, like I know I'm gonna
There'll
have
be
other-
an episode tonight.
yeah, it's like, bro, like
There
like,
will be.
They at this point they're just recording the actors like on their time off. Like, damn, what is
that
this?
shit
Like,
crazy?
yeah,
Shit.
but the greatest, yeah, it might be Prison Break. The Wire was fire.
you know, I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't watch The Wire like when it came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched it after.
Yeah, it's better. You get to watch
Yeah,
it. In
I didn't have HBO. That's why. But a show like The Wire that I like, I'll stand with. Top Boy, Netflix joint, and then like dude,
yeah, that joint was
Top Boy was crazy. Don't get me wrong, a little far fetched. I'm just smoking people in the middle of London, like
No lie, they was stabbing.
What it
me.
is, chop?
Niggas out there stabbing each other.
what's it called? Yeah,
Having
nah,
knife
bro.
battles.
They was blowing motherfuckers' heads off in like broad daylight, and I was like, I'm like, bro, you didn't get caught by the cops yet. Like, all right, man. Though, like, one dude got caught because like he got like poison in his eye or something, and he's like driving. He's like, no, they they Swiss cheesed his ass. But I was like, yeah, man. The rest of this isn't like it's a little far fetched.
I'm not gonna lie, my all-time favorite show is The Sopranos.
I just recently started like seeing
And
clips
no
about
lie,
that.
that's because my dad was brought up he was raised around the mafia, so like
Yeah.
it kind of influenced like real life, real talk though. He was raised around
Yeah,
like my dad knew like Joey Molino and them niggas. Like my dad was well known in South Philly,
Yeah.
so he knew all of them. So like that type of shit, I used to watch that shit all the time. Sopranos, I could watch that over and over.
Is that
over
your
and
one
over.
right there? Sopranos?
That's my one, honestly.
Mhm.
No,
Good pick.
that didn't influence my life, but if we talk about shit like influence your life, like
Yeah.
I'm going Martin, Fresh Prince.
Yeah, those were the ones
You know
for
what I
me.
mean? I even get deep. What you talking about? We going Parent Track, all types of shit, bro.
Parent Trap, the movie.
Yeah. Nah,
show.
the show with what's it called? Parent Track.
Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah, Robert Townsend.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Classic.
God,
Reagan
classic.
Gomez. So
Oh, my
bad.
God,
Zaria. Oh my
bro.
God.
Reagan,
show is top tier.
Gomez.
What's
my
the what's the
God.
fat funny boy?
Faison Love.
bro.
Early
That shit
Faison
was-
Love. Right off
bro,
of Friday.
That was that work, bro.
Yo, yeah.
That shit just like
Shit,
I
actually,
feel like
yeah.
people
Don't
don't.
nobody be
I
talking
be thinking
about that
people
shit.
didn't remember that song.
Mr.
Parent.
Cooper,
Hanging
bro.
with Mr.
Hanging
Cooper.
with Mr.
Oh,
Cooper, bro.
Sleeper. My brother and me.
Come on,
My
man.
joint.
Come on,
My
Goo-
brother.
Goo Punch.
Goo
Real
Punch.
talk,
That's the only
Yes,
reason
bro.
I remember who Kendall Gill is.
Real talk.
Yeah,
bro.
see, I watched that joint with my older brother. Like
I feel
we
like
used to watch that
them
joint.
shows was really pivotal on your life. bro.
Yeah, nah, that's the
They
stuff.
gave your life entertainment.
I
or
think
some
that
shit.
I think that living in the hood, it just gave you escape from like actually living in the hood. Like they had that childhood that you wanted.
Yeah.
Like the my brother and me, Didi and Alfred all had the fire cool young boy rooms with the basketball hoop in
Bro,
it.
that the episode I remember to this day. Two of them joints when Bull was getting beat up by the little girl.
Hit me.
Yeah.
You think you so big and bad? Hit me.
Came home just dirted. I was like, yo, young boy, you
Nah,
should have
yeah,
been
yeah.
ran, bro.
Living
Yeah.
single.
Then,
all
uh,
that, bro. I used to watch all
Living
that, bro.
Single was that wave, a different world. I
Real
like that
talk,
stuff
bro.
when I was dumb young.
Real
I ain't
talk.
watching the joints. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch Living Single.
I like that. I
Living
like the
Single was a
Cosby
good
Show.
joint. That shit was
When
funny.
before
Cosby's-
we had Different Strokes with Gary Coleman. I used to
Yeah.
watch that on Nick at Night.
Different
That was the
shit.
late night
For real.
TV shows after Hey Arnold
Nah,
and
push-
everything.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Growing up, bro.
I lied. Sopranos was not my favorite show.
All right, yeah.
If we talking about favorite show of all time,
Getting
all
serious.
time, Sanford and Son.
Nah,
On everything.
I liked it, but
Sanford and Son is one of
not
my
all time.
favorite shows. No, the
Red Fox joint?
comedy is
I liked it.
it's crazy.
It was
bro.
like old head comedy.
It's crazy though. Like he's definitely and I seen it. Like I got kids, so I was
Okay.
watching a Minions movie, right?
Yeah.
And the no on some shit though. The
Nah.
Sanford and Son TV show literally had influence on the Minions movie. Like he did the John where he be acting like he having a heart attack over his wife.
Yeah.
They did that Joe inside the Minions movie. Like
That's the big one.
It's the big one.
It's the big one.
Yo, that shit
Elizabeth, I'm coming.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Fred
bro.
Sanford's a
I'm dying,
legend, yo.
bro. Like,
R.I.P. to an early legend. That's seriously one of the
greatest
earliest
comedians,
TV
bro.
shows that I
Greatest
remember.
comedians,
One
bro.
of the earliest Sanford and Son, and randomly Coach.
Coach is there.
You know what? I used to always see like Nick at Night work.
MASH.
Nah, I hate it, man.
Gilligan's
I hate it.
Island.
Now I was gonna say, what's my man's name? Full House was my joint.
Oh yeah,
Full House is
Danny
definitely
Tanner.
one. That's
Can't
one of
lie.
them.
Full House was hard. Even
They had the life I wanted.
whatever happened to Big News? Is that
Newsman, the Paperboy,
Yeah.
Evening. What show is that?
that's Full
That's
House?
Full House
yeah, yeah.
opening. All right, yeah.
What's the
Family Matters.
Everywhere you look?
That's Full House.
What's the Family Matters one? I'm over here blanking on the joint. I ain't gonna lie. Homie had the ass.
They
sheet.
sound the
Urkel
same.
was
Do they even have
Yeah.
music on the Urkel one?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Urkel's really known for their theme song.
If I knew it,
I know though. I can't.
It's
can't
crazy.
think of the
Red
word.
tradition, this day
Yeah,
and
this day
age.
and
The newsman and the newspaper,
Yeah, shit,
love
that's
conditions
it.
when it's red in time.
days go by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
that
big-
was that joint, bro. Yeah,
I forgot that joint was a little iconic. I don't
That
know
was
what
the
it
one,
was.
bro.
That shit was
I was
iconic.
like,
In my mind, that was the Full House joint.
You know why though? Because the homie with the ashy voice was singing both of them. joints,
Yeah.
man.
That Joe was
Is that the
iconic for
Toy
sure.
Story guy? You got a friend.
Oh, Randy
indeed.
Newman. Randy Newman.
Yeah, it's probably Ray Charles or something on the low.
Yeah, bro. He wrote it. My man was just like came in there. That shit. Randy Newman.
That guy just be talking, just says anything. Like,
Getting that shit off though, like that shit was hard. Nah, even speaking of that time, Fresh Prince, I like classic.
That's always.
That's actually a regular song. Like anyone like a Grammy for that joint or something.
Oh, Fresh
Shit,
Prince.
I wish I had Uncle Phil.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you
I'd
don't
have
get
never went back to Philly.
that. Yeah, I'd have been
Uncle
out there.
Phil, I'm on my way.
It's like the episode where you stayed in Philly. I was like, yo, bro,
I
you
ain't
ain't
even
tripping.
thinking about coming back, Uncle Phil. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's tripping. He's like, when you coming back, son? I'm not.
Yeah.
Like cliffhanger.
Nah,
They
that
picked him
joke-
up the first episode of the next season.
Now the newer
Yeah, you're under
Fresh Prince,
contract.
that Jones was a little.
I
Bel Air.
Yeah.
I thought Bel Air was good, and then it just dived after Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. I think they just stopped focusing on it.
Is it still going?
It's on his last season coming up.
Mm.
I watched the second season. I think it was pretty good. I watched the first and the second. I liked it.
It was alright.
Nah.
It wasn't as fire as the
they're
first
pre-
season though.
They're preaching reality.
That whole bringing Easy the Block Captain in to give it that real Philly vibe and everything, like that junk was real. And
My
then the
man
second season they got
Carlton.
far away from it.
My man Carlton, he an addict.
Yeah.
Like it done dirty my man's whole
Yeah.
character. He was the most like upstanding
But
dude in the
it's
show.
Jazz-
like,
That's what it is though.
Jasmine's gay, right? Jasmine's gay.
Yeah.
That joke.
It's Fresh Prince of Bel Air with a dark twist.
It's
Yeah,
the new
man.
reality though. They
And I
bring
liked
new
it,
reality
and
to
I
the
feel like if they took it a little bit more serious, that could have been a show that had a 90210 run. But they started running it like a sitcom, like a little situational comedy type show, like not taking the storyline serious. You
But
gotta
I
stick to
also
that.
think the network that it's on, it probably wouldn't.
Nah, like the whole
What's it
thing
even
with
on?
Will trying to go to the other school and play with the sleazy basketball coach that runs the AAU league,
Oh yeah,
and he was doing back end
I
deals.
feel like they was doing too much with that.
I thought that was fire. I thought that was exactly what they needed. Like give it a
They're trying
twist.
to run the
had to
movie
shake it
on
up.
Cause nil deals were popping at the time. Like it's still popping. Like
yeah,
it was basically
NIL
like
deals is crazy.
yeah, it was
They run in college.
It's basically like
Dog.
about that.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, speaking of NIL joints too, I in my head I'm like, all right, whatever. Like they're gonna give these kids some money, bro. They like bargaining with these kids. Like the dude, we just got like the Michigan. We just got the #1 quarterback in the nation coming up, and they was like,
him big.
bro, they were like, hey man, you're from, I think he from like Detroit or Draymond Green, Flint. He's from one of them like them areas right there, right? They was like, hey, listen, man, you got an $8 million offer. All right, listen, we're gonna give you 12. And then I'm like, is that for the duration you're in school, or is it like for this year you're getting like
However
12?
long you there.
It's just the whole contract, right?
Yeah, however long you there. They still make money off you no matter where you go.
Yeah,
You
for
still
sure.
got this deal for however long you there. So
they get your likeness on
yeah,
lock.
you get your likeness anywhere, bro. They gonna still make money off you. That mean they could post your face on everything.
and they get their money
market
back.
with your face, all that. They get all that back.
And
with that.
isn't it like
that's booster
like
club money.
alumni pay that joint?
That's the booster club.
It's
That's what the
alumni
booster
boosters,
club
but it's
is.
also other people. It's companies like
Yeah.
Nike, all them. Like they're just doing it.
You gotta
doing it
watch
legally now.
some of the shows. Kind of what if you look at them like how they, like I was just thinking of this because I was looking at Alabama and Duke.
Yeah.
So Stanford and Duke. Stanford's got a woman athletic director that's black, first woman black athletic director. Duke's got the first male black athletic director. So after me looking at certain shows, like the one basketball show I think Ice Cube's son got, I can't remember the name of it right now.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
All right,
What's that called? I'm mad. I can't remember.
But
the
if
name.
you look at it, it portrays how these real athletic directors are bringing kids in. Like they
Swagger's his name.
Swagger. They hire the black people to bring more black
Hoopers.
talent to the
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, even though he's already going to get the black.
he's
talent.
already gonna get the talent, but we're gonna make sure he's gonna get here. You know what I
Right.
mean? We gonna
I
make
think
sure he
the
get paid
nil
to
thing
get
is fire though. Like it gives a player gets like a $12 million deals, it gives like a kickback to the other players on the team. Like everybody gets paid.
here.
Yeah, like I think it's all around good. I can't
That's-
think of
that's
anything bad
definitely
about
tough,
it.
bro.
And also
I
too,
mean, it
Old
can't-
heads is mad
The
though.
only thing that
Yeah.
I think they mad because now you can't really have powerhouses anymore
But you trying to sell?
unless you got the money to pay for a powerhouse. Because now like little schools are becoming good because they're able to pay for a player.
That's a good thing.
You know what I mean?
Competitive.
Yeah, it's making it more competitive.
more
spreads it out.
competitive.
It's not always Georgia, Bama.
Because
Yeah.
you know the
Yeah.
main schools always get the top talent.
Like
Yeah.
if the biggest billionaire in the country is living in a random city and went to that school, he's gonna try to get the best players there.
My man from Nike, Phil Knight,
Yeah.
he was like, he literally told like Oregon, like, yo, y'all got an unlimited Nike checkbook.
Yeah.
Forget us giving y'all every jersey in the world.
Get a chip.
But yeah, because he said before he checked, he want to see like Oregon win. So like,
BYU just paid the young bull, #1 basketball player in the country.
Is that Cooper Flag?
Nah.
Because he said he's
Yeah,
staying
He
in college. He's at Duke,
already.
right?
He coming out
Yeah.
of high school. He going to BYU.
Okay.
They paid him a lot of money to come there.
Yeah,
That's
Who
a-
goes to BYU?
I was about to say that's a random.
They need
spot.
to. You want to change the game?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like now you got people going to random schools.
It's open
'cause of this
season too. It's
NIL.
open season with more people getting into buying contracts. Like somebody might really be interested in BYU's contract. Like, yo, get a premier player. We're gonna get your games early before somebody else tries to snatch y'all up.
They're
That joint-
getting them easy, bro. Them NIL, they handing them out for a vibe. You go viral one time and it
for like some
stands
crazy
like that,
dunk
bro.
or something. Yeah. But even
You got somebody hitting your phone like, yo, we got this deal for you. You wear this every time you go dunk.
not even
Yeah.
even that they like once you get one, it's like all right, cool. That opens the door
Yeah,
for like
now you
all right, we get more
more
talent.
ones.
Like just because somebody be like, yo, I know Duke can hoop. I'm gonna go like either I'm gonna go to the same conference where I could play against him, or I'm gonna go get on that team too. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know homie can ball. Like if you crazy like Steve Nash type assist man.
it's just that these players didn't need to be poor overall.
Nah.
And I mean, now they eating, and I just don't get how there's people mad about it. But it is what it's
But
going
they
to
think
be.
about back in the day, they was suffering.
Because we
Yeah,
wasn't
bro.
getting anything.
Like
nah.
Shaq and them niggas was suffering. They still was. I believe they still was getting a little.
They
check
tell
and
you
come
they
over
was,
there
they
with it.
tell you
said
they
it
was
now.
struggling. That's how they
It's-
got to act.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Jeff T joint. He was like, "Yo, I walked in the room just to go on like a visit. They're like, yeah, there's $100,000 on this table. We're gonna leave the room."
Yeah.
He's in there with his coach. The coach was like, "Hey, don't grab that. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna break you off." I've been like, "Yo, coach."
No, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna break you off. I'm gonna give you $5,000.
He
He
said
never made it to the
He said he
NBA.
gave him like $15K. He was like, "Yeah, coach."
They didn't know
coach.
that nigga would have
That
never
co-
made it to the NBA. That got out one time.
No, the coach ain't taking all my
That'd
money.
vanished him.
Like this is me. I'm getting at least half if it's gonna be shady. We going 50-50, but I did all the work.
Right.
They would have came to me whether you was there or not.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
But well, I don't want to forget about Drake's album though. Drake and Party Next Door dropped an album. How'd y'all feel about that? Drake came back. He had the number 1 album on the Apple Music charts. People said he
fucking
was
with it.
dead. Joe Buttons called him a corpse.
yeah, I seen
Fucking
it.
with
yeah.
him.
The highest ranking number 1 R&B soul album of all time.
I mean, it
Listen
goes to
forward.
I say it goes to show you like whatever rap beef, whatever Drake got going on, he's still Drake.
I think that it's powered by people that ain't on the internet because the internet ain't a real place. Like
Right.
the internet is just swaying your decision and making you
Right.
hate Drake and everything, and it just looks like that. So you just follow the crowd.
That's media.
Yeah,
That's
That's what-
media for you.
Yeah,
But
it's-
Drake's always gonna be Drake. He's never gonna lose his.
Yeah,
but
that's
it
what
looked
I'm-
like he wasn't going to be though.
Guys, come on, man.
And then you see like Ebro running a campaign, like, yeah, man, Drake's doing the same thing we've been trying to tell him to stop doing. He's making these little creepy songs for the ladies and stuff, and he should be trying to get his character right.
My bro said he wants to get out of the beef.
but
I'm trying to
you.
make party hits. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said I'm trying to get it lit with the.
Trying to get it
He
lit.
said you want. What did he say? You want to He wants the girls to be twerking in the club with the stars or something like that. So he said Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah.
okay.
He's want to give me a hug, John, which is a fire song.
Yes,
That song's gonna be in heavy rotation for a while.
I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta get that joint to spin.
I thought the album was a bad idea for him to be dropping the album, but after he dropped it, I think it's an R&B album.
It's the warm up.
It's the warm up.
Just know that there's some shit coming.
It's about to get nice out, and Drake's about to be a part of it.
It's about to be a crazy summer.
He talks
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
in the album. He's like, see how long this guy can keep y'all motivated
be a
and keep
fucking
the
crazy
game
summer
moving with
with
the type
Drake.
of music that he's making.
But
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. Like is Kendrick counted as like conscious rap?
He is.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what,
it is.
that can only move so far. Like you know what I mean, like
Until you
think?
start making
You think?
my comparison is like what J. Cole did. He did a lot of conscious rap until it's like I can't do it anymore. I gotta make some shit that
Yeah.
can give me a little volume in the club.
yeah.
But
For sure.
realistically, you gonna do whatever the machine allows you to do. If
Mhm.
they want this type of rap to be the type of rap that's in, that's what's gonna be
You
in.
gotta run with it.
And we got Jay-Z behind a lot of it. Like I was saying, like I think that they're doing a more push for positive rap. You seen that thing that I was reading online? What they say? They said wait, there was like a little post that said Sexy Red said the most romantic thing her boyfriend has done for her was rob someone on Valentine's Day and give her all the money. And then somebody shared it on Twitter, and they was like the whole CIA base clapped in unison when they finished making her in the lab.
Yeah, it was just-
They
it's
saying
weird.
But
saying like she's a machine, like a plant. You
yeah,
think like
because it's like what we like like doing ratchet shit. Like
they're planting people. They're planting people. They're planting people like Sexy Red and them into the game to influence black culture, to make people look up to them and want to be like them
and be ratchet.
So the new push is making people want to be like a Kendrick Lamar type guy versus being a Sexy Red or a Little Durk, or somebody who's just pushing ratchet stuff.
I ain't gonna hold you. Me seeing like, if I was like a kid, like to be like influenced and everything. And after like 2 of y'all go to jail, like I'm cool on that.
You
like,
think, but they just find another one to like.
I'm saying me. That's what like me. I would be like, yeah, I'm alright, bro. Like
that shit don't stop now.
There's nothing fun about jail.
And they have a whole a whole machine of like little rappers that are just mock-ups of those same rappers, and they just keep pushing them out. Every time one goes away, another one comes up.
One crash out, next crash out.
I just can't wait for it to be done.
I was gonna say, as a consumer, though,
drill music gotta die for it to be done.
Nah, that shit ain't never going nowhere.
No.
It's fun though, like it's good.
Nah,
like
it has to. It has
it's
to go
not
away.
fun. Honestly.
It has to go away.
No, like the music is
like,
fun. It's fun music.
Drill music is like listening to hardcore rock and roll rage music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're just
mean?
mosh pitting. They're not.
They mosh pitting. They ain't shooting.
Yeah.
These shooting and they mosh pitting.
And
So
it's
that's, like, the
influencing
difference.
people.
It's influenced a lot.
People that act like that.
Culture.
If that's all you're listening
crazy.
to every day, and you're watching videos about it, then you get on the internet and you see videos of
All you
Chirac
see
people and them counting mad
Right.
bands, getting mad
Documentary after
women,
documentary.
rocking mad
Yeah.
jewelry. That's what your drive's gonna be.
But again though, like as a consumer, like I'm not saying you gotta be a responsible consumer, but it's like, you know what I mean, like.
It's the age. The kid. Everybody has a phone nowadays. Damn near.
Like
Everybody.
Yeah.
The age is.
They started off by just like to calm kids down. They just put the phone in front of the kid's face, and then YouTube just starts rolling. Like it starts off at the good stuff, like Baby Shark.
And then you take one
Gracie's Corner.
You take one fucking look on the one side, and then they got a whole different color.
They accidentally press like a Canel Joseph stream, and then it leaks them to Laser Dim, and then now they're listening to Little Mumble Rap, and then it leads them to 21 Savage, and the kids just start listening to that.
But in a sense though, like, is it like undeniably like sonically, is it good then? Like the music?
I'm just saying
for it to always be relevant. Like,
I got some cousins. I used to go to their house and stuff, like sometimes like on the weekends and everything, and they had no rap music in their house. They had no BET on their TV. Like they had like the V chip, no MTV. They had one rap song, and it was like, "I'll see you when you get there." And we used to listen to that on repeat when we was at their house.
Wow. You said that like this.
We used to like walk and dance in a circle and everything. But these were the goodest kids in the world. Like they like didn't know about anything like negative. They didn't even know how to use a lighter.
See, like for me, right? I'm like I don't know. I'd probably be a bad parent maybe, because I'd be like, yo, you can see anything, and I'm like, I'm not like I'm more so I'd be at the sense of like I want to teach you to like how to maneuver, or how to like comprehend this joint. Because like me, like I was playing like San Andreas when I was like 8 years old.
You can't say that but everything around them is the influence. Like you said, you was playing San Andreas at 8.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the video games that are influencing you, and like I think it's more so the music and the thing that you actually see live action, real people doing.
But no, yeah, like so, like when I was doing that, like my brother, he's a couple years older than me, but he was listening to like Eazy-E, like NWA, Ice Cube, all that.
And he gaming while playing that.
Yeah, and I was like, at no point did I think like, oh, I'm gonna go get a low rider and do a drive by. Like it never like, cause and I think like my mom was on some stuff like, yo, like y'all know what you should and shouldn't do, and she like gave us that like that trust. Like I like she's like I raised y'all properly.
Yeah.
I always had a feeling like certain things and beats have a connection with something.
They say it's frequencies.
The frequencies gotta have a connection with your brain. Because some shit can really, really, really influence a person.
I think I seen like something on TikTok. It was like another Gracie's Corner where people remake old rap songs,
right.
And I mean, and the person did one with like Lovers and Friends. Like they made like a kids version, like singing like something about
Gracie's Corner. My son be watching that.
But all the comments were saying like kids shouldn't be listening to music at this frequency. I get the words, but the frequency is inappropriate. Like, is that what
Okay.
you? So
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
thing?
Like I feel like the frequencies from some of the rap or some of the songs that come out, I feel like that shit has a connection.
Yeah.
I feel like it do.
But so since we're on influence and things like that, what makes you think that Elon Musk, what influenced Elon Musk's son to tell Trump to shush his shushing mouth and to tell him that you're not the real president and to go away? Like you,
We'd have had to shut the whole thing down.
I'd have been like,
Excuse me, cut the broadcast.
yeah, I'd have
Yeah,
been
get
like,
this-
what did he say?
get a little extra F out of it.
I'd
X
be like,
got to go.
What did he say? Yo, get him out of my Oval Office. Like, he has to go.
X got to go.
So,
Yo,
like, whose man's is this?
You
This
see-
little boy.
the young boy was sitting there acting like he was a sniper though, doing like imaginary sniper. Like
Talking pew pew.
He only
Like,
doing things he's seen.
he seen his dad do.
He only his dad's probably out there throwing plates and shooting.
That
them.
just means that
pull a trigger, pull.
yo.
But Elon Musk doing that is crazy.
Elon Musk is doing that in front of his son every day. He's getting his shirt off in front of his son. Lil X, he's not the
yo.
president. But there's another video of him
He's
saying
got to be saying that shit around.
It was
They
like,
got his picture.
a video of something like saying like when you own SpaceX, you can do whatever you want and nobody says a thing. Like his son was saying that on like a Joe Rogan
crazy.
podcast or something like that.
Ain't Elon Musk the richest person in the world? still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, can't none of y'all tell me nothing. Like, I can buy your country. Like,
But so you know that his dad influenced him to say that though, right? You think that his dad was saying that around him? Like the people on the internet are like, oh, my kid says weird stuff like that all the time.
nah.
Like-
it's like, yeah, they heard you at the dinner table. Like,
That's like when you talking to somebody in a different race and you be like, you having a whole conversation and he be just about to slip up and be like, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that shit on the regular, bro.
Yeah.
I had a whole conversation with somebody at work and he did that shit. And I was like, oh, you was
It's like-
comfortable saying
yeah,
that,
like you
boy.
might-
You say that at home.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
shit,
like
yeah.
there's no other
No, you
Yeah.
comfortable saying that at home.
there's no other reason to
He
be
had to
out.
look at me with the eye like,
and randomly too. It's like,
like what's
damn,
your-
nah,
what's your-
we just talking about the
what you
cafeteria. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, young boy heard that.
He heard it from his
definitely heard that.
dad.
He
I-
definitely heard
at
that.
home, that's all they do is bash Trump.
But
like,
seriously, you can't post that on the Twitter though, because when you share that on Twitter, the video, like news people was talking about it, and all the comments are, oh man, I get that you're mad that Trump's president, but this is lower than low. Like you're coming for the kid, like you're bringing kids into this now. This is all the comments. Like I would never bring kids into my anger.
it's like, nah, they brought the kids into it.
It ain't even
Right?
about Trump.
Yeah.
That thing is about this little kid, disrespectful ass on
reckless,
TV.
yo.
In the Oval Office, wiping his boogers on
Like,
the
what's
president's
wrong?
desk.
What's going on?
Y'all will shout out.
What's
You
going
seen Trump
on?
had in the right? Trump got a picture of his mugshot hanging up in the Oval Office, just on the wall.
Bro, imagine if Barack had one of his nephews and nieces over there wiping their boogies on the
Oh man, the
on
world
the
would have.
Oval desk.
The country would have caught on fire. They would have
It
burnt
went
the White
crazy.
House
He'd have been all-
down.
He'd have been all kinds of. See, that's just like why you don't let them in the
Dirty N-words,
Yeah,
dirty
the whole
N-words.
This is what the black
Like-
people do. They come and disrespect our spaces. We should have never let them in.
That's like.
We should have never gave you niggas
He's not
money.
even the president. He's not even related to the president, and he's in here wiping his gerbs on the
Like,
desk.
talk like walk around like he walk in, kick the shoes off. Like, no, I'm here. What's up? Put his feet up on the.
He probably a
desk,
young
like,
boy. You tell him take his shoes off at the door, he just keep walking past
Yeah.
you. Like, can't hear you.
Mud on your white carpet.
Nah,
My
he-
dad's rich. Is your dad going to pay for this? He's rich.
Feet on the couch. Fuck
Yeah,
your couch.
yeah, he's walking straight
Yo,
Rick James work.
Seriously, not to talk bad about
Barging.
kids, but the kid's a little jerk.
Nah, man, got called
Y'all
spade a
better
spade.
stop. Y'all better stop.
Hey man, got called spade a spade. He's tweaking.
Yeah, he's out of pocket, man. He's gonna be
Yeah,
he's gonna
it's
be a
crazy.
madman when he gets older. You can't be have access to that much everything and not be.
That's wild.
He got to get homeschooled.
You know what's wild though, for real?
Majority of them are.
Like,
yeah.
Talking presidential shit. Why didn't Kanye run this time?
Because he was going for Trump. He didn't want to split the vote.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, yo, write him in, Kanye for president. I would have did it. Because I know he would have said something crazy
Honestly,
to
I love Kanye, but I feel sorry for him because I feel like when his mom died, I feel like that's when like a switch really was like really clicked into him, and I feel like it's because
You don't
he
got that
was
person.
paying.
there.
No, he was paying for her to get that surgery. You know, I would feel guilty if I was paying for her to get this
Yeah.
surgery.
Like he
and
felt
she got-
responsible.
yeah, and she
then you
died
get the-
getting it.
Then you get the whole conspiracy theory thing.
I don't run with that. Talking about sacrificing.
Yeah,
people,
sacrificing.
No. I'm not
Yeah.
sacrificing.
I don't
want to
be. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. But you always got to bring that into consideration.
But
Like he's really broken up. Like he's really a completely different person
you can
after
see
his
it.
mom's
In him,
passing.
like it ain't him.
And what's crazy too, it's like if it was like he sacrificed his moms or whatever, there's no way to come back from that either.
Yeah.
Like like you can't undo that joint. Like if that's what he actually did.
Like you did that. You thought that you wanted all the riches in the world and all the fame in the world,
Right.
and then when you got all that, you didn't even have the person that you wanted to share it with
Right.
most.
Yes.
And now you just out here lost around a whole
Right.
bunch of fake people trying to use you.
What's the
I don't, the only reason I don't think that situation is like him sacrificing this. I feel like when Kanye was coming out, he was kind of coming out how J. Cole was kind of rolling out.
If
So
I
do you
can
feel
actually,
like J. Cole actually sacrificed somebody to actually get to the level where he at,
J.
or is
Cole
he not on no
J.
level?
Cole's not on no level. He
He's
just
not on
mentioned
no
he's
level.
mentioned amongst, but he's not super duper star big. It's just that the streaming era came and you have more control. If Kanye West came out during the streaming era and he had control of his releases and everything, Kanye West wouldn't have to do nothing crazy. He would just be big and be authentic. But he had to go jump through a whole lot of hoops to get to where he's at.
Do you think like currently Kanye West is his authentic self?
Kanye West is being as real as his brain can let him be.
Yeah,
I do think there's
I think
there's
he
something
really
wrong with
is.
him, but
Okay.
everything he puts out, he actually means, and it's him. I don't think he's being fake about anything.
I definitely feel like something switched.
He's posting all those tweets, and I got it. Like he's posting like "Hell Hitler" and all that, and everybody like there were some people trying to put some outrage,
I
and
don't
it
get it.
immediately jumped back to the fact that Elon Musk was just doing the Hitler thing
Right.
at the
Yeah, he was.
inauguration. So if you talk about me in this fashion, you got to talk about him. So Kanye West is just painting a picture. I don't think that like there's something wrong with him. He goes about things the wrong way, but I think he does have good intentions.
He's very smart, bro. I think he's very smart.
And they're trying to cancel him, but you can't cancel people in the independent world. He lost every deal and became a billionaire again.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, but they like cut his store or his shop or whatever.
You heard this? Kanye West and his wife are getting a divorce, right? Like
Yeah.
that's the news right now. They said that the reason that Kanye West was had his wife like dressing basically naked all the time is because he thought that she was a fed and that he didn't want her wearing a wire like or recording anything of her. So he made her dress as nude as possible at all times.
That's because he feel like people trying to kill him.
I ain't gonna lie, Kanye West. He not that rich.
They said that, but here's another
He
part.
amongst rappers.
Here's another
Yeah,
part of
for
the
sure.
conspiracy though. The USAID pays for that type of stuff for like informants and for people wearing wiretaps and everything. They said that after Elon Musk defunded the
all these
USAID,
Yeah.
she filed for a divorce.
Mm. Oh, so she's like, I'm not just doing
And
this
it's
shit
for
like
free.
pro
Like
bono.
it's unbearable. I do not feel safe
That's
around him for
interesting.
free.
That's
For free.
interesting.
Yo, nah, but they got like random. Were they like together? Because he was like Kim Kardashian.
I think that they planted her. If the theory is right, they planted her in front of him because they know his type. Like this is your type.
Mhm.
Now you got a Kim Kardashian look-alike. I mean,
I'm gonna go along with you. I almost feel bad for this nigga, man.
I do.
Like, cause it's
they don't want black people to
I don't
have
like
as much
seeing him
power
like
as
that.
Kanye West
He's
with the
very
same mind could
creative,
have.
bro. He's a very
Yeah.
creative person. and I
This
feel
guy,
like
this man became a billionaire. You know how
Yeah.
hard it is to become a billionaire.
to be creative on all levels that he's at, bro.
Michael Jackson was basically a billionaire. They got him out of there. R. Kelly had potential to be a billionaire because he had like all the rights to all the R&B classics and all the classics were coming back. He was about to make a crazy
Bill
bag.
Cosby.
I don't know about Bill Cosby.
That was my man. He was America's dad.
Building.
He wasn't my
I
dad.
mean,
I like this show though.
Uncle Phil was America's uncle,
Yeah.
but Bill Cosby wasn't nobody's dad.
Yeah,
My fault. Cliff Huxtable, not Bill
yeah.
Cosby.
Cliff.
So you're
But
rocking with
overall,
Simpson.
yeah. Damn, I forgot where I was just at now. I'm mad. I told you I'm baked, but
With Kanye's wife.
Yeah,
being a
Kanye-
U.S. agent.
yeah, she is being an agent. But yeah, Kanye West overall have just been having a crazy week. He got banned from Shopify after he put the Super Bowl ad up, and you click the link, it was just a shirt with a swastika on it.
Like maybe that's what it is. Homie's antics is just like unnecessary,
You
man.
can't let one person be an anti somebody and then get mad when I do it.
Yeah, he just wants you to do the same thing. for
Yeah,
the
like he
rest.
wants people. He wants equality.
Right.
I mean,
That's what he ain't saying.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, well, yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't Like I ain't watch the Super Bowl all like that. But I'm just saying, like with dude, like I don't know, cause he stayed doing these weird little antics. Like that's the only
don't
thing.
everybody else.
He just gets hot. Like
He's
something
like
probably sparks creativity in him,
attention.
and he just goes on a binge.
But it's like if that's like
But the drugs they was giving him is probably messing up his brain. Remember, he was having that public outcry. They're giving me these drugs and they're making me do this and that.
I mean, you don't have to take them.
I think that he's being monitored. Like they got Wendy Williams locked up in the house and Britney Spears locked up in the house. Like either you do these drugs and be out in public, or you're going to be in a conservatorship. Cause they be selling a lot of themselves to the industry.
Damn, I just seen Lil Xan for like the first time in 5 years.
Oh, you look clean. He's like, thank my
Yeah,
girl
clean.
Did he
for helping
die?
me. Nah, his girl helped him sober up.
Which one? Oh, Lil Peep died.
Yeah, Lil Peep passed.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Lil Xan.
Yeah. But in other news, you seen 50 Cent got Big Meech's concert canceled like he said he was gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
My man Petty Cent.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, 50's. I ain't gonna lie, that's one person. Like,
I like 50.
I'm
That's
not.
my guy.
You think Big Meech is a rat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've heard interviews with people
background.
saying that.
I'm just saying why I want to know why that show got canceled. And that 50 Cent said that if people feel like if Big Meech is a rat, that they're not going to be performing at no show that's dedicated to him. He was like, see if Lil Baby pull up, see if this guy pulls up.
Right.
None of them gonna pull up, and then
Deaded
they
that whole
canceled
joint.
that show.
I mean,
he couldn't pull up, so it didn't even matter. He's on probation. He can't be in no clubs. That shit. He wasn't
That's
coming
what 50 was
anyway.
saying too. He's like, Meech ain't even gonna be there. He got curfew at 9 o'clock.
shit.
He wasn't even gonna be there.
They was trying to scam a
That
whole
shit
bunch
was
of people.
pointless.
Trying to get a
50
quick
Cent
Niggas
cash.
is
is
out here
disrespectful,
going. They even got Lil Meech out here doing like little ads like
Oh,
yo.
that was him. I felt bad
The
for him.
promotion Joe's like yo.
Yeah.
If y'all need some help with marketing, get at me.
Hit me, yo.
I'm
I
like,
turn your
yo,
page up, man.
what
He
the
looks sad,
fuck,
yo.
bro?
He looks so sad.
Bruh, cut it out.
Like you
Hey,
made
man.
$5 million, you didn't save none of that.
He young too. He young. Got
Yeah.
all that big ass jewelry. Back ahead. But then he was fighting a case, so at the same
Yeah.
time, he was definitely fighting a case for that
So
gun.
So he's put mad money in the lawyers. Is that was that the airport?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he's like what he say? I'm a minor.
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yo, shit.
Yeah.
damn.
Definitely budging.
But you don't think that Meech was a rat?
I'm not sure.
They said that he did it like a cooperative rat. Like he used a girl.
Some Frank Lucas shit.
Yeah, like the Tammy Cohen girl. He was using her to line people up. Like, I mean, through like 3-way calls and everything. So he was trying to be like an undercover rat, but he was getting the deals done.
Damn.
Yeah, see, that's a.
Damn, people was hyped for this man to get out of jail. And he
I mean, niggas was hyped for Alpo to come home.
nobody was
Yeah,
hyped for
see.
Alpo to get out of jail.
What?
Didn't he get out
You
and do
crazy?
it? Like,
Them nigga, he got out mad. Niggas
They
was
was,
showing
they
him
was hyping
love.
it up so he can feel comfortable enough in the streets to get popped.
I'll say,
Yeah,
didn't he?
His son killed the boy's son.
I
Killed
was saying,
him,
didn't he get
Yeah.
out and like get right back on the bullshit or something like
He was
that?
chilling, like he was outside for real. He was hitting
though. Nah,
clubs
he
and
was
stuff.
outside with
The
niggas.
joint and didn't he get killed in like New York or something?
Yeah,
And like
he
a
got
red like Hummer, not Hummer, but like a red Jeep or
I
something.
know
like
he
that?
was outside. I don't know what kind of car it was, but I know he got
'Cause-
killed outside.
Yeah, they said he like, or I was watching the joint like a couple months back, and it was like, yeah, dude was like, they're like around the neighborhood, or whatever. They're like, yo, he's a former like kingpin boy, da da da, and he just beat a body. So they're like, and he's just like outside, like, yeah, I'm back on it, like, da, da, da,
Yeah.
like back in the mix. And then it was something crazy, like he got in like a fight or something at a club.
Yeah.
And let like a shot off in the air, and then like somebody followed him from the club, and then they just like lit the
Lit
car
him up at a light.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I
Yeah,
did hear
he
that
got
same
killed in
thing.
the
I
road
did
rage.
hear that.
He
yeah.
got killed in road rage.
I did
Oh.
hear that same exact thing, yo.
But it was like, and it was something crazy. Like he wasn't even supposed to be in New York. He was supposed to stay in like in DC or something like that.
Yeah.
So they were like, did you like you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you weren't even supposed to be outside of DC. Like, what are you doing in Brooklyn or whatever?
Yeah.
Harlem, wherever he was at.
And Big Meech is but overall, Big Meech is a 60-year-old guy, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he might be like 60 or something like that. He's 60 for sure. But this guy is like basically he messed up a lot of things for his organization. I don't know if he thought he was going to get back into the streets and be outside trapping again or something.
That shit dead.
Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna
they was
lie.
trying to put him
You
in a
a
position to
snitch.
make real good money.
Nah, you ain't a snitch, but you just came home from a big ass bid. Ain't nobody giving you no work.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
got public
sit your
eyes
ass
on you,
down.
something crazy.
Hey, you think
You
you
old
gonna
as shit. That shit dead.
you gonna get the old gang back together or something?
I hate when niggas come home from jail and try to be on the same shit. Like, bro, you 40, 50 years old. Go sit your old ass down.
Yeah, I'm taking the streets
Like,
back. This my block.
right.
Calvin from Paid in Full.
Yo,
It's like, it's like
that's why the young bulls be listen, Philly, the young bulls be often old heads that come home like that.
on that fucking.
When they come home on that
Yeah.
same mindset that they left and come back like they the man. No, bro, you ain't the man. You been gone for years.
Yeah, this is our
These
block.
young bulls been running these streets since you
Yeah,
left.
fam, like
They
the game done
they not
changed. son.
standing down. They
Yeah.
don't be standing down.
Not at all.
Not even that. I remember I was talking to one of my homies. He be booked like left and right, and he said like, that's a little off topic, but like, homie, I'm like, bro, you booked right now, right? He like, yeah, but like, yo, I'm in here talking to motherfuckers. Like, I know how to move when I get out of here. I said, you talking to somebody that's also in jail, and they're giving you tips.
Yeah, they telling you, showing you
Yeah.
how to get back in there with them.
You feel me? Like y'all both
So
in
when
the
you
same
get
place.
back in there, y'all still friends.
I seen like, and then I seen like the whole bigger picture. Like what made me think that Meech was really trying to just get enough bread to cop a brick, and then just to flood the streets up again, because they said that when you normally get out of jail, somebody used to be a boss. Somebody does something like give you a parking garage or a car wash or something that makes
Right.
like a cool $5,000-$6,000 a month. So then you can build off of that. Like people don't put you in a position like Rick Ross was, just putting in a position to have lump sums of cash to the point where he's actually trying to flip that to get more of that money instead of
Right.
knowing
Mhm.
that this bag's coming back repeatedly. So Rick Ross was low key setting this man up for failure.
But is that one of them like? Cause I don't know what type of money like Meech and them was making, but is that like too slow of a check for him?
What, $5K a month?
Yeah, or whatever, or however
I
much.
mean,
he was
on
on
top
that
of
joint.
EMF money.
You
yeah.
think like you making $5K a month on top of the money that people are giving you as a welcome home gift? Like here's $50K OG, here's $20K OG,
Like
here's
yeah,
$10K OG. Man, welcome home. So you stack that up. But if you are being irresponsible, buying fancy cars, jewelry at 60 years old, instead of putting your family in a nice crib finally or something where they should be.
I don't know. Is that like a?
After you got the home, $5K a month, good, and then you're gonna make money from TV deals and all that. If you would have just stayed solid.
Is that shit like a trap mentality?
It is for sure. You're trapped. You are trapped. That's literally what it
Incarcerated.
is.
Like-
Incarceration brings a mentality on you where it's like you be stuck in the same way. So like if I go back to jail, I was just here 15, 20 years. It don't matter.
And
if I go
he's
back
probably getting
here.
glazed like crazy in jail. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you
he
gonna
probably-
Like you
honestly,
Meech.
he probably live better in jail than he gonna live out on the streets. To be honest with you,
If he
That's
stays
just-
outside
it's
too much.
harder outside.
If he
for
tries
him.
to take
Yeah.
over the streets again, somebody might try
He's
to put
gonna
him
get
down.
killed
Somebody would try
if
to
he
put
do
him down.
something like that, somebody's gonna definitely try it.
And that's what I mean. Like
Just to make
trap
a name,
mentality.
somebody would do it.
The
Just like
universe-
I said about the young bulls.
Mhm.
Just to make a name, there will be a young bull that would do something like
I'm
that.
finna take like I
All right, yeah. Now I'm taking the reins
yeah,
down.
it was
Now
me.
I'm him.
I took boy out. Like what
him
can y'all
now.
tell
Fuck
me?
out of here, old head.
That's their favorite line for real. Because when I was a young boy, I used to do that shit. Fuck out of here, man.
Like, shit all the time. Yo,
Real talk.
They start the trend, man. They start treating you like a young boy. Start calling you unk. Then they start testing and see if they can slap box with you real quick. What's up,
Yeah.
old head? Slap box me.
it's like nah, you ain't built for this.
Then they
this
all
shit
start
no more,
smacking
yeah.
you in the head randomly.
Like yeah.
And you just beat up.
Yeah, then you get beat up by young boys. I've seen it. I've seen this play out way too many times in the hood.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If that shit happen on the regular, it's like now you either gotta come back on like major bullshit with them, or
You have to immediately,
or you gotta move.
realistically,
Certain
you
shit,
shouldn't be
do it
hanging
every
around
time
the
they
young
see you,
boys. That's what
right.
it is. Like it's because you're
Yeah.
the young boys hang around old heads, and it's human nature. They're going to test you. Like, all right, this is a
See what I
stronger,
get
bigger
away with.
guy.
Yeah.
I can. Let me get my shit off. Like they're going to
Right.
try to smack you. They just do. I seen it happen, yo. And the
Yeah.
old head always loses.
You just gotta test the young bull first.
Nah, just don't hang out with them. Stay
Tap his
far
chin
away.
on,
That-
I don't hang
that
with
too.
kids.
Yeah,
anyway.
nah.
I
Yeah,
go outside.
I remember one time I was thinking about that shit. I'm like, fam, like the one time I was kicking with my cousins and stuff, and then I was like, yo, young boy, how is it? Like, how is this kid? He's like, I gotta go to school. I'm like, bro, we like 28. Like, what are you talking about? You gotta go to school. Like, he in here smoking weed and shit. Like,
No,
you
I remember
young.
we used
You
to
know what I'm saying? I was like,
we
I
used to
gotta
hang
move.
out on the block. We used to hang on like East End and stuff and all the time. And my little cousins and them would be out there, me and all my niggas. And but my little cousins and them, they'd be probably like 10 years younger than us. They'd be a little bit rowdy. Like they'll come around, try to wrestle you and everything, do all that stuff. Immediately, I'd be like, come on, man, I don't even play that type of shit. Get out of here, get out of here.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
one of my friends were always engaged. Like it started off, they was wrestling. They would do that shit every day. Then it started getting worse. Like he would start getting his shoes dirty. And then one day it was like a Friday, and I think we was about to go to like this place called like, it might have been the Pit Stop days. We was about to go to like a place like that or something, and they all came around and they was like wrestling with him. We all fresh and everything, about to drive off and everything, and they start wrestling with him, stretch out his collar, grass stain on the kneecap of his jeans.
Like now I'm hot. Type shit like yeah, now I'm hot.
You wanted to rumble.
That's why you should have never engaged with these kids. Like I don't play with kids like that, dog.
You wanted to rumble after that.
It's human nature though, like, and now if you want to fight them, they're gonna get their bigger brothers to actually really fight you.
Now it's the whole thing. It's like, man, we was supposed to be kicking it on Friday.
Yeah,
like,
we were supposed to hit the club or whatnot, and you out here all dirty,
you got
sweaty,
your shit looking distressed,
your
like,
collar down to your nipple. Bro, get a new shirt.
it's like, fam, what's that, a V-neck? Oh, bro, young boy, stretch my shit out, bro.
Damn, now I
Pause.
gotta get another white tee,
Like,
man.
real
Corner
shit.
store closed.
Yeah, now you on a hunt for a t-shirt.
Yeah, the
It's
right
like,
one though.
fam,
You had to go to like 4 different stores that day.
Yeah, man, that shit. So you had that one, and you just young boy, nah, I ain't on that today, man. Like,
Yeah, that's just wild though. But
Real talk.
we got like 2 other topics though. Jay-Z and Diddy's charges drop. 1 win for Diddy, and another win, and 1 win for Jay-Z.
I mean,
and that was the where like the shorty tried to like she did the whole allegations thing,
the
and
Tony
he was
Busby lawyer dude.
and he was like, all right, take it to court. I'm not even doing this, no settling out, da da da. And
I like his message that he put out. He's like, I don't want to take away from the victims or anything,
yeah.
but we gotta have some type of laws where it holds people who falsely accuse people of things
Accountable, yeah.
accountable.
yeah, for sure.
And that would, like, I don't know. It's a tough.
That's a lot of damage to a person's
Yeah.
reputation. saying
Yeah.
Like
some
that,
shit
like that's on
that.
my jacket now. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
just-
running that. That's like somebody calling you when somebody say you called me a snitch. You
Yeah.
running that shit.
You
that
better
shit.
have the facts.
especially
Yeah.
if I'm
Yeah.
and somebody like Jay-Z's caliber, like he's a high level public figure.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like,
saying that's
You
Yeah,
messing
man.
up. I know some deals. It messed up some deals of
Yeah,
his
absolutely.
multiple deals.
definitely probably lost some money.
And then, like you said, there's
Absolutely.
always going to be like somebody actually said that you did that. Like you was trying to throw smut on my
yeah,
rep.
and,
Right.
and then, like that's
But
the stain on my name.
How you
man.
get to just say, "Oh, never mind," and then just go on about your life?
like
Shit
yeah,
crazy.
and at that point, like at that point, is it in my interest to countersue or anything like that?
You
'Cause-
got to teach these people a lesson, and you got to do things like that to put laws in place. That's how laws get started. Somebody sues somebody for something first and sets the standard, and then they be like, "This Roe versus Wade."
yeah,
Like
yeah, that
that's the
precedent
thing.
set.
The precedent that they go back to weigh it. So I think that it most definitely needs to happen. It's tough. It's tough for the women and men. You can't even say that men don't go through situations like that. Everybody's open to being essayed, but I mean,
There was like a football player, a college football star that
Mhm.
happened to.
That happened
yeah.
to Ezekiel
It
Elliott.
took him like the case took like 5 years to really clear, and he came up innocent.
Yeah.
And his football career was damn
It's
near
done.
over.
Yeah, like
you
you
get
was-
blacklisted and
yeah,
everything else.
he
Blacklisted
really
for
went to
real,
jail
bro.
for that.
Yeah.
That joint got cleared
Fucked
like
his
7
whole
years
shit.
later.
And it's like,
Oh, shit.
and what did they tell you?
He
Our
never
bad.
got back.
Yep.
Hey, our
I think
bad,
he got a
sorry.
nice check though. He most definitely got a check from the state.
I probably would have.
Yeah, so like enough money to change his whole entire
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah, that shit
But-
was crazy.
Yeah, but either way, like everywhere you go, it's like, oh no, that was the
Man.
dude that had the da da da. Like,
You know what's also crazy though? I was just watching like some little interview of Day 26 from Making the Band. You remember them?
yeah,
There's like
Yeah.
a whole video of them crying on each other's shoulders, talking about the Diddy stuff. Like Diddy, like they was part victims of the Diddy. Like the dude
Nah.
Q, like, yo, it's hard like watching these victims go through all the stuff they're going through. But
He's faking.
you think he's faking the fizzle?
When I seen him on the Breakfast Club, they were talking about he ain't never do none of that type stuff
yeah.
to us. He definitely took money from us. That's what they.
Yeah, so they're crying about that.
Yeah, they crying about money. That shit weird though.
That-
Like, I feel like y'all never really made money. to be honest with you, like I don't feel like
I don't think they had a good deal.
I don't think they had a good deal. I think the TV show probably did a couple numbers for a little bit.
Their
but
album did numbers though.
That's what they said. They said our album did numbers, and we
Yeah.
never seen none of that.
That was
No
all.
paperback.
Seriously, all the besides the rap one, which was the most popular one to me.
Yeah, they said that.
all
that
Danity
first,
Kane made a bag. Day 26
But they
made
never
a
seen it.
bag.
They ain't never seen it.
Because they
Now,
was
a
getting
lot of
robbed.
them
They-
was suing them.
They
after
had the
that.
TLC deals. Like
Remember, Danny Kane had to sue him, I believe,
Yeah.
and he ended up
Yeah.
settling with them.
and they're all messed up in the head.
Wasn't
Because
it-
remember,
Day,
he settled with a lot of people, but he did not settle with them.
or Day 26.
Remember, he
Yeah.
was giving everybody
Their masters
they
and shit.
masters
Yeah.
and shit back.
Yeah.
but not Day 26.
He did not settle with
But
Day 26.
Day 26 is real classic R&B.
Did,
Regardless,
um,
he had like
not
all the
settle with
legends.
them.
He had like the Brian Cox and all them working on that album. Like that's some real a real project.
Didn't like two of the people like Danity Kane, then they was like they were like not like they like because he had their individual joints too or
Yeah,
something like
Dawn
Dawn
Woods.
and,
Like
what's
she
the
joined
name?
his other group and everything.
like the-
Aubrey O'Day, the white
Yeah,
girl
her,
that he
yeah.
wanted to be like.
Dawn
The,
was rocking with him for a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I think she still hasn't ever
probably-
said anything bad about him.
Yeah, she been rocking.
But she
for a
got,
long
but she
time.
actually really got paid.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
she got paid. What was
I mean,
that?
she
What
was
was, what was their
making
other group called?
uh
What was that? They made the Last Train to Paris album.
I remember what you talking.
Damn,
about.
what was that group's called? Diddy's group. That joint was so fire last night. Damn, I'm mad I don't remember the name of.
Couldn't get
the
an
answer.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that
joint.
shit was
Damn, I'm
fire.
mad I can't remember that. Let me Google that
That
joint.
was that shit.
Damn, I just want to know the name of the group.
Yeah.
yeah, see that's a wild joint too because it's like if and when Diddy does like touch down, it's like does he just go right back to pulling the same business moves or
I'm suing everybody.
for all this like this time
His-
served?
His image is destroyed.
Yeah,
No
tarnished,
matter
bro.
if it's
That
if
shit
it
is
comes.
Dirty Money was the group's name. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No matter if he comes back from this, I feel like his image is pretty much
Who-
a lot.
Diddy's?
Yeah, I feel like his image is hurt.
You see, Diddy got $100 million lawsuit against like ABC
Yeah.
for promoting that, for pushing that documentary.
NBC. was
NBC.
pushing it. Yeah, they
I
was
think
pushing it.
that seriously, if Diddy beats this, they're saying that he's gonna have to fade away and step out and leave another country. But we can't forget who Diddy actually is. If
Nah,
Diddy
he
beats
really
this,
don't.
Diddy's gonna be a freaking monster out here. He's gonna want his stuff back. He's going back after that liquor brand, unless it's part of his deal that he doesn't go after this liquor brand and just falls back because they make him do backhand contracts.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Diddy Revolt TV was
I
about
say
to be big.
Revolt.
That was gonna be like the craziest big black owned network. This
Yeah.
is Diddy was
got Drink Champs on there.
yeah, they said he was willing to lose $100 million or something dollars a year because he knew that junk was going to be worth
Coming back
billions
later,
every
yeah.
year in like 10, 20 years. Like it was his family's offset.
Yeah,
So like he come back,
for the future
and
type
I
shit.
supported that channel. Whatever is on it, I know how bad an early stages channel could be, but he's gonna start getting original content
He
and
ain't never
reruns
lose
of
no money
Insecure.
either, though.
Nah, he
It
didn't.
didn't, nah.
He- He's a money
none of
man.
none of his money is in his name, so he ain't never lose nothing.
Yeah, he can't make no money though. They
He
got
can't make
everything
none.
on free, so you can only
Yeah.
donate it to like organizations for him and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll make the Diddy's pocket fund if I was Diddy. Like this money's coming back to my pocket.
the crazy
the
part that he's
situation's
like,
over.
my name's Sean Combs. I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
but yeah, that's crazy.
I seen the joint.
Free Diddy.
Like how like
I ain't gonna keep saying Free Diddy now.
even like in that
He
same
whooped
sense
Cassie
though.
ass. I'm gonna say he
He did do that. Yeah,
He
that's
whooped her ass,
that
my
happened.
boy.
I don't know. If
That's
that's
like
a,
the only thing he's guilty.
That's the
of.
only
Yeah,
thing
it's
I've seen you guilty.
domestic.
But like
for
Stephen
that.
A. Smith said, that's the only thing that he's clearly guilty of.
Yeah,
and there's a
that's the only
statute
thing
of
you
limitation.
see.
There's a statute of limitations on that, so we're not charging him for that. So what's actually happening right
And they
now?
settled too.
Yeah,
They-
before everything, and then they dropped
settled
all
before
that. They
everything.
settled before the video leaked, and then they leaked the video.
Right.
Yeah,
But even how he was saying like dude might not have something in his name. I was seeing some going back to Elon Musk shit. That's like something that he got that department of whatever looking into, like how like people can be like multi-millionaires, but then like on payroll they only make like $100K a year.
Well, some people do it for the smarts. Like there's a soccer player. He was married to some girl. He's
Yeah.
worth almost 300 million or something like that.
But he
got
put
a
in like in his
divorce.
mom's
Put
name
in
or
his
something.
mom name.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
when he got divorced,
she wanted half.
she left with nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like-
That's the
That-
wave.
And that's
That's
a
why-
real thing
That's
to
why
do
you need
because
your mom, dog.
I'm saying in that sense, yeah, but he was saying more so like or even like how like somebody can like clearly run. I was like Elon, he could clearly be in charge of like SpaceX, Tesla, all these things, but then it's like, oh no, I only get paid $1. My salary is $1.
Yeah, but everything's going to his LLCs and everything. So the
Yeah.
tax is
Taxes
different.
is different.
Tax,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why
so
he's
all
trying
that.
to cut the tax for the millionaires,
yeah.
trillionaires, and
You know-
millionaires, and all that.
So apparently, the like half of what Trump's doing is trying to get rid of income tax. So you'll see your whole check damn near.
Yeah.
But I was like, dog, I don't make that much. So I
Well,
was just like,
It's a difference of like, let's say, like it's the difference between bringing $700 home and bringing $1,000 home every week.
yeah.
It's
Or
like,
I told you, it's a
a good
hit.
thing. It's a good thing.
hit.
That's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but it's
I
not in his tax plan though.
I liked it on the overtime, not taxing overtime. 'Cause
That's
right.
where it is really
Yeah.
at.
And
That's
I-
where your money's really
That-
yeah,
at.
yeah,
I
so
don't.
that
But
bumped you to
seriously,
the
the
bracket.
goal is to be able to spend more time at home with your families and
Yeah.
not do overtime, so that
Mm.
you're getting your whole check.
Yeah,
And I mean,
you
that's
ain't gotta
that-
work all them
seriously,
hours.
that's a fire proposal, and I ain't no damn hater, but that's not in Trump's tax plan that he pushed out. The no tax on overtime ain't in there, and the no tax on tips ain't in there. He lied to us.
I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
The joint that's really gonna like hurt me is this Mexico tariff, because I'm a huge advocate for tequila.
Your Corona's only gonna go up like $4. You'll be all right, and your tequila's only gonna be like
You
$10
see the price
more.
of eggs, my boy. You worry about tequila.
I'm happy
Yo,
I don't
the price
eat
of
eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, I do not eat eggs.
I'm not a
Like,
breakfast guy,
it's
man.
I like.
Crazy.
I'm a breakfast guy. I
You
just
go to
don't
the
eat
grocery store, they got a limit on eggs now. That's
Yeah,
just wild.
I seen like the big
That's
packs for
crazy.
like $17 and
Oh, yeah.
$17
I want
for
everybody to stay close, keep a close eye on the bird flu.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's
Joint is-
heavy.
You know what it's
Heavy.
gonna do to like the breakfast game? Not eggs alone, but like French
Nah,
toast.
Food's gonna be expensive. Diners,
Everything gonna
food,
go up.
All
He
that
said
shit
French
gonna go up.
toast is done.
Yeah, man, it's out of here. It's waffles and pancakes.
I don't like French toast anyway.
You're-
It
you're-
tastes like eggs.
You're nuts.
I don't
bro.
like the breakfast eggs
I
taste.
mean,
I think
French
they're
toast
nasty.
is made out of eggs.
Mad
Ooh.
eggy, like ugh.
French toast
Whoever
is
making that
top
joint
tier.
is
Nah,
trash on
but
you.
seriously, nothing's
Yeah.
nothing's better than a good pancake. Pancake is goated. I don't get.
Depends.
I
feel like some pancakes just
Dry.
up the
Like,
fucking syrup. Like
yeah.
that's you gotta keep putting syrup on your pancake.
Yeah,
I
then
wish
it's
I
like-
would. Seriously, I'm alright at making pancakes, but when I make a good pancake, that joint's legendary. Like it's like the best breakfast every single time. Like
That's
when
so
it comes out good, but
legendary.
sometimes I ruin the pancake and it be doughy on the inside.
I feel
The
like
syrup be busting though.
pancakes is more like accessible, because like French toast, that's a project that you're doing. You're
Nah,
doing
you get-
science.
You get a little cinnamon, you can get a little egg, you throw it in the pan,
I'm saying, though,
smear your little bread around in it.
You
know what I
doing
mean?
powdered sugar on top?
Some powdered sugar. That's a little.
you-
That's faster than making pancakes.
Nah, pancakes. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Bisquick boy. Like, hit me with the water and
That's
the
how you make
joint.
pancakes, right?
Yeah,
Unless there's another way.
yeah. Just add water.
Yeah, but sometimes you
Pour
just
it in
gotta
the
have
pot,
that
no.
wrist though. You gotta have the perfection.
Yeah, them joints start coming out lumpy and shit. And it's
Yeah,
like,
once it starts bubbling, it's time to flip.
yeah, he's-
I still can't get it down packed. Right now, I got waffles in the freezer. Like, you know, I'll be mad. I'll be there. I can't finesse the pancake.
He like one side a little more burnt. It's like,
Yeah. You just gotta find the perfect
I'll be
waffle.
on a waffle maker.
Yeah, but the last thing, the last thing we got is just the new Final Destination dropping. You didn't get like Final Destination.
Sorry.
You didn't like none of the Final Destination series.
I liked a lot of them, but I just feel like it got the same like watching Saw. I just feel like it just keep
I was gonna say, yeah,
repetitive.
man. It's like,
repetitive. It's just different ways of dying.
I know the
Shit.
one it was like a prelude, like low key, but they didn't say it to the end.
Yeah.
Where like dude was getting like, no, the plane's gonna crash, da da da, and then they were like, oh, the plane really is gonna crash.
Wow.
Like, my fault,
thought
spoilers.
Final
I thought
Destination, but
everybody
I
in the
ain't
world
like-
thought that the Final Destination was like the illest movie series ever.
Nah,
That's
dog.
what I thought.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
What?
See,
It's
that
kind
wasn't.
of scary seeing different ways you could really die that
Yeah,
easy.
like Final,
how
like
easy
Final
it is to
Destination
die.
never
That shit's
missed.
crazy.
It never missed.
That shit crazy to see that.
See, my whole thing is like, I'd never watch like horror, scary, like frightening things. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the most frightening thing like I would watch is like Zombieland.
Yeah, I don't watch. Final Destination ain't a horror. It's a thriller. I don't watch horror movies. I think they suck.
A
There
thriller,
ain't no scary movies anymore. I don't like
Yeah,
scary
they
movies.
don't make
like
scary
Scream, like Scream and stuff like
That
that.
was never
That wasn't
scary.
scary.
That didn't scare me.
But I'm saying like, I like anything like frightening,
The
like
first,
slasher
the
joints.
first It was scary. When I was young, the one Chucky, the original Chucky, when they're in the apartment, that was scary for some reason. That used to freak me out. The Shining was mad randomly scary.
Yeah, that's like a psychological horror.
With
Like,
the little girls in the hallway and everything,
Yeah.
like yo,
Children of the Corn was scary.
Children
to
of the
me.
Corn was freaky as hell. The
J-
live joint with the
Jeepers Creepers.
baby. Jeepers Creepers is not
That
really.
shit
It's,
wasn't
I don't
scary.
like
I never
when things.
That's
watched
when
it.
movies start
Yeah,
getting
I don't
dumb.
like when they're trying to force me to scare with an ugly face or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
that's
that.
when it was
Like
getting
that
dumb.
Jones just gotta be
For
scary.
some reason, I was scared of the first Leprechaun. I don't know why. The very first Leprechaun. movie.
Leprechaun might have been kind of scary.
It was kind of, I don't know. He was ugly.
Like
as
freaky,
shit. That shit
yeah.
fucked
Boy was
me up.
freaky, bro. Like
Did you know that was the actor from the Ray Charles movie? That was smoking weed with Jamie Foxx in the Ray Charles movie.
He played the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Nah, I
The
didn't know
midget in
that.
there, that's him.
Oh
Shit.
damn.
That's
shit,
him.
son.
Leprechaun's a classic. Leprechaun in the Hood.
Nah, but yeah, Exorcist.
Actually,
Let's see.
Exorcist, the
Crazy.
beginning. I think that was the one where they
One-
were like in a desert or some shit like that.
One Exorcist, it was. I can say it was kind of scary. I can't lie. It was like there's things that were happening. I think it's more the older one, like where the camera quality is a little down. Like the '80s version, that joint was kind of scary to me when I was young.
I was like, don't like. Wasn't that like the genre? Like somebody like had a heart attack or something watching it. Like one of the Exorcist joints or something.
The
And
girl-
that was like part of their marketing. Like somebody like in like a screening, somebody like freaked out and like
yeah,
That's crazy.
or something wild like
That's
that. I
crazy.
forget. But no, the yeah, I was never a horror person. Man, that's when I was a kid. I was watching Power Rangers movie and stuff like
The
that.
ring,
right?
Yeah.
the ring was a little scary.
The Ring was scary a little bit. There was this movie that I can't think of the name, and it was like something about like some aliens abducting people. It was called like it was a big
Sixth
movie.
Sense? Not
No,
Sixth
it was
Sense.
after Sixth Sense, but they made us think it was real. Like they did like a whole documentary thing on it, like type vibe of a movie on it. What is that movie called?
You're
There's,
talking
like-
about the one in the desert, right?
Are they in the desert? Like they abduct the girl from her bedroom and they sell it like it's real. Like
Oh no,
about
I'm
to
thinking
bring
this
up
is
the
one,
name
the
of
one
it.
I was thinking of. This shit had a spaceship out in the desert, was taking the horses and the animals at night.
The was it Don't Look Up?
Yeah, that joke.
The recent one, right?
That
Yeah.
joke was weird as shit. For
It
a
was-
long. I thought it was gonna be a good movie, so I kept watching it. Then I'm like,
It was
yo,
a Jordan Peele joint, I think.
it's called The Fourth Kind. My bad.
I think it is maybe.
Yeah, I seen that joint.
That's
And
the show they're just taking people.
yeah, but Kiki Palmer in it and main man from
Oh, I still haven't seen that, John.
Nah.
When they go out into the camping trip, kind of, right?
No. It was
What is that?
You talking about
The Jordan Peele joint. That was like one of his last joints when they go out into the woods, right? It got Kiki Palmer in it.
No, they was in like the desert. Or they're like on a farm.
Yeah, like yeah.
And there's a
I forgot all about that movie.
it's like the like alien joint. It's like it looks like a shutter, like for a camera.
It's called Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like I'd be
Don't
like,
Look Up is the other drone though with the in the desert.
Oh,
Yeah.
So yeah,
But yeah,
mixing up movies.
that's basically all we got, except for one thing I want to say. USA hockey.
Oh yeah.
I mean, does it make everybody feel like they want to kind of watch hockey now? You ain't pick
Nah.
your hockey team.
I got my team, bro. Edmonton
Hockey's
Oilers.
alright, man.
Hamilton. Oh, you're a
Yeah.
Connor McDavid kind of guy.
That's my guy, Captain Connor. Let's go.
I'm
Yeah.
Phillies all day, all Flyers.
The Flyers.
Philly, everything, man.
Damn, I
That's fair.
always like the Leafs just because I like their swag.
And
I always like the LA Kings logo though. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
that used to be fire when I
That
was
used to be
young.
a
The black
fire
and gray
hat.
Raiders colors, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
my joint Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, because
only
that
because of the
that
movie.
logo fire.
that's one of
too.
the first ones that we found out about. Them
Yeah.
jerseys are fire
them
too.
Jerseys are
Seattle
fire.
Kraken's jerseys are fire too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fuck with
They
They got
just
the
too
Tennessee
new.
Titan colors, kind of.
The Vegas Knights.
Yeah.
They got actually, you know what? The is it Arizona? The Coyotes. Their retro joint. What is actually the Coyote joint?
Yeah.
Hard. San Jose Sharks. Crazy.
Bring some NHL jerseys back.
Yeah, I would grab one, seriously. I would grab the Ducks joint.
Yeah, I got the.
Or
I
the
got
Leafs.
the
shit.
Yeah, no, I ain't lying. And they goofy big, bro. Numbers this big on your shoulders. Like, yo, what the?
But yeah, they started that joint off with 3 fights. USA won. USA lost some of the fights, but they most definitely won the game 3-1. We held it down. It makes you feel proud that when USA wins sports that we're not normally supposed to be winning though. That's hockey. That's Canada's sport.
Nah, we be
Just
getting
think about.
out on them on
They
the
ju-
Olympics and stuff.
I honestly was listening to the NBA and they were talking about Luka coming to LA. You know where the next Olympics is?
128.
Yeah, in LA. They
At,
say the Lakers gonna win a chip in LA.
It probably would.
28.
What is it? 2028, right?
28.
Yeah.
Lakers
Alright.
gonna win a chip in year 28. I said it here.
Yeah, we gonna
Take
see.
your future bet. Year 28.
Who's
Lakers
who's gonna
chip.
be on the Lakers?
Luka.
Luka.
Now you build
It
around
don't
him.
matter
it's
who
gonna,
else
start
is
to
there.
build
It's not
around
enough.
him. I like
It
that
don't
Max.
matter who
I like
else is
that
there.
Max
The league's
Christie
gonna
in
look
Dallas
different
though.
by 2028. Boston won't have all those players together.
Yeah,
The
nah,
league's gonna
but-
look different.
That's-
Shea Gilgeous and them, they will not be together.
Oh shit!
Actually,
They won't be together
okay,
because
so-
there's too many stars.
Okay, so
there's
still-
there's
Contracts.
rising stars on their
OKC
team.
still got all those draft picks.
Yeah, but they won't be.
They gonna keep
they
building.
won't have Jalen Williams. They won't have him.
They're
He's
gonna
too
keep
much
getting,
of a star.
They're gonna keep
Which
bringing in
Jalen
top
Williams?
talent and
They got
keep
two
it
Jalen
SGA.
Williams.
And then the way the NBA set up with the cap and the bargaining,
But that's all gonna
you
go
can't
up.
keep teams together for more than what's the name. That's why Luka was really traded because
Yeah.
they didn't want to pay. When you get to a certain point, they didn't want to pay that extra cap for him.
They
couldn't
want to pay the
afford it.
max.
They didn't want to pay the max on
Did
it.
you did you see what, like, I ain't gonna lie, Dallas is dirty. They like screwed dude out of like 120 million or something.
AD done, man.
And he just went and bought a new house right before that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
AD
that's what I'm
done.
saying. They
So-
did him dirty. He just bought like a $15 million crib, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, buddy, you're gone."
Nah.
It's like, hey, Tom, you knew I just closed on this house, right?
Eh,
Sorry.
business is
Like-
business. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
you.
how they run that shit.
That's why you can't just be out here being like stuck with being loyal to these teams. You gotta do what's best for you. You seen how the Portland Trailblazers brought Scoot Henderson in, who hasn't done anything, and
Right.
automatically got Damian Lillard out of here.
Yeah.
I think Dame wanted to leave. It
I
was
think
time.
Nah, I feel like he
I feel
felt
like
sad.
when
I
you-
think he was sad about it. He was mad that
Yeah,
they
but
wasn't
'cause you
trying to
spent
draft
your whole career there.
because they
but
wasn't
Yeah.
trying to build around him. They was just randomly drafting people.
And if you think about it, he was in.
McCollum around him for mad.
That's just two
years.
little guys. Remember, I like when they
Yeah.
got the one ball from Philly, the power forward ball. What was his name?
His brother's in the league too.
No, not Mo Harkless.
So his brother's in the league too.
Yeah. What is his
black
name?
dude.
The
He
black
got-
boy had like
with
the
the
little
dreads,
dreads.
I can't think of his name.
Is it like a green or something like that? One of the green.
Nah,
what
it's
was it?
Grant.
Yeah, Jeremiah
Yeah,
Grant.
Jeremy
He's
Grant.
still there. He's
that
trash, though.
but he was nice when they first brought
He
him
was-
over. Like that was the
trash.
but
'Cause he had
seriously,
to
now
take a bigger role.
you saying he's trash. Imagine how Damian Lillard felt. Like this is the biggest splash
Nah,
that
he
you want to
was
make.
good at that time, but now he's trash.
It's been a while though. That
and
happened like 8 years ago.
And he had Simmons. He
Uh,
still had Anthony
Yeah, Anthony
Simmons.
Simmons.
there.
But
He's
you
been there his
you
whole
have
career.
a top
Yeah.
2 pick and you draft Scoot Henderson who plays the same position as
He's
him.
ass.
Yeah, it was pretty
Like,
much like
that's
that.
like
way
that's
too
how you
small.
know I'm done. That's like Aaron Rodgers when they
Jordan
brought,
Love showed up.
Yeah.
That shit was hype. Aaron Rodgers about to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Watch.
I feel bad for Justin Fields if they get Aaron Rodgers over there.
He's gonna
Fields
be
is my boy.
Fields gonna be a Jet.
I don't think any team needs Aaron Rodgers.
No, he needs to retire. I feel like he stole money last year.
Yeah.
He stole money the last,
Listen, he
like,
stole
3.
the last 2 years. He stole money from the Jets. He
Just-
didn't do anything this year. The other year he didn't play. That nigga stole money.
Just
And-
knowing you continue.
I'm a fault. No, I would say, and like Aaron Rodgers, he's like, if you're his friend, it's like, yo, bro, like you definitely have a job. Like,
You could see because if you look at how they played, he only threw the ball to 2 people.
But realistically,
Yeah.
the only reason that
Uh.
Aaron Rodgers left the Jets is because they said that he couldn't do the Pat McAfee show if he stays with the team.
The
Mm.
Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he left the Jets. They're like,
Nah.
we're gonna sign you again, but you gotta focus only on the team. You can't be
Yeah,
doing these
nah, he
podcasts
ain't-
every
he ain't
week.
there. I
Doing
wouldn't
everything
sign
else.
him again anyway.
yeah, I would
You're not taking Garrett Wilson
After what I
serious.
seen last year, that shit was horrible. Bro.
They're wasting Garrett Wilson's career.
Exactly.
He straight up said, like, if
They-
he's still here, I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
I
but
was
he's
like,
one that he
yeah.
recruited him though. He was, we need Aaron Rodgers to get him over here.
But that's what he thought what was gonna happen. But who
Yeah.
the other player that came over there with him? The
Randall,
other-
Devontae Adams.
Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. That's the only. He only passed it to Garrett Williams and Devontae Adams. That's the only 2 people he was passing that ball to.
They're Conklin.
Yo,
They're tight
let me
end.
tell you
I was about
something.
to
I'm gonna
say
tell you
about the
something
other day.
crazy, bro. I had a parlay, right? Parlay probably worth like 2,500.
Mm.
I needed 5 yards from Conklin, bro.
That's them days.
Aaron Rodgers never threw him the ball.
0 targets.
So they losing bad. They bring the backup in. Guess who throws him the ball?
Tyler
The
Conklin.
first pass from the backup is to Tyler Conklin for 3 yards, and he never caught another pass.
Oh, shit.
I said, yo, this shit is bullshit. No, bro. Like the whole game, Rodgers never looked at him. He
Yeah,
didn't
nah.
even look his way. He literally was just hitting Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson.
He ain't have
Hitting
time to look
Wilson
at
at
his
it.
third option. You
Bro,
you do your
your
first
tight-
read,
your-
second read, third
Nah,
read.
listen,
Your
your tight end
end.
should be that read.
Security, yeah. Like,
That's the
like,
security
let me
blanket.
dump this
You
shit
gotta think
off real quick.
your check down is your
That's the
running back.
blanket. And there was mad times I'm like, yo, this nigga's open. I'm yelling at the TV like, bro, he's fucking open. This nigga's just still not
He's like,
throwing.
I
to him.
need 5 yards.
And then the
Yeah.
first pass, the backup come in, he see him right away.
Little dump
Yo,
off,
Hun.
too.
I think the league's gonna get shooken up next year, coming into the season, or maybe even sooner than that. I think that we might randomly see a Dak Prescott trade, even though I don't want that. I do think we are most definitely going to see Aaron Rodgers somewhere. It might be seriously. Aaron Rodgers might be a Jaguar next year, and nobody's even really thinking about that.
Oh no.
Nah.
Yeah,
Trevor
Lawrence is not coming back the same.
I think.
Oh, he did.
They did say that too.
Yeah,
But they said I can't remember who they said the Steelers was looking at Trevor Lawrence too. But Matthew Stafford to the Giants.
I seen that
He's on
too.
the
That's
Giants
the dumbest
radar.
thing because the Giants don't want to draft black.
Exactly.
They're going to bring Matt. They're going to trade their pick. They're saying they want their pick.
But they're gonna bring him and Coop Cup. I think they're gonna bring.
I seen Coop Cup's on the block. I seen he's on the
block because he's ass. Now,
I seen, but one other crazy thing I seen is Najee Harris on the move.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't. I feel like they need a better back.
But that was him going to the. But that was him going to the Cowboys. Najee Harris. The only reason it makes sense to me is I was saying if we bring Najee Harris into the Cowboys, that means that we're drafting Luther Burden in the draft, the big wide receiver ball, and I'm cool with that. But if we don't bring Najee Harris in, we're shooting for Ashton Genty.
That's a dude that's like 6'7" or something like that.
Yeah, the wide receiver ball, beast.
Like Arizona or something.
Yeah.
Arizona State. Something.
I wonder who's gonna get that running back.
Ashton Genty. That's who the Cowboys want bad.
As a Bear fan, they're like he's gonna be there, but I'm like I don't.
You need offensive line.
Let me see at y'all running. Who y'all got? Miles Sanders.
Swift.
If you can trade that,
Swift.
If you can trade that first round pick for a late first round pick and some other team's second round pick, you just can stack your whole offensive lineup and get whatever else you need in this draft.
Something I've seen, there's like Chicago. They're gonna go after one of the guards or tackles from the Chiefs, and then they was like, "Yo, for real, trade that first round pick." Myles Garrett. I was like, all right, cool, I'm good.
Nah, y'all stupid for trading a pick for Myles Garrett. I like him on defense, but I just feel like he's not. I feel like
if you don't need
we do need O line.
If you need an O line,
yeah.
What would you say your team was again?
Chicago, man.
Oh yeah, the Bears. Yeah, you need O-line. Caleb Williams looked like a chicken with his head cut off out there all year.
That's like the Carolina Panthers. I think the Panthers could be good, but that offensive line.
You seen what they did when they started making those little moves? That offensive line got tight. And Bryce Young turned into that boy at the end of the season.
Bryce Young has to run. He cannot stand in the pocket. He's gonna get killed.
I thought he was doing all that at the end of the season. After he got benched and came back,
the games I was watching, he was taking some hits that like if you take them hits, they ain't gonna last.
He had a better season than C.J. Stroud this year.
C.J. Stroud was hurt too, though.
Yeah,
everybody's hurt, man.
Everybody hurt.
And C.J. Stroud
had ain't have his receivers.
He had Nico Collins. He just didn't have Tank Dell.
It was,
but he had Stephon Diggs until Stephon Diggs got hurt.
He had Stephon.
He got out.
I'm happy we didn't go after Stephon Diggs. I knew there was something wrong with him.
I feel like every 3 games he had a different starting receiving core.
Stephon was leading them.
Yeah, he was making them work though. He had Noah Brown looking like Stephon Diggs sometimes. Noah Brown couldn't catch a ball in Dallas.
And didn't Mayman get hurt too, the running back? From the
Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
Joe Mixon was there in that playoff game.
Yeah, he was.
He
was actually showing out a little bit.
Yeah, Joe Mixon was. He's sturdy. He brought that offense up a little bit. If Tank Dell was there, it would have most definitely been a difference. But that just goes to show they got to work on something.
Yeah, they got to.
Eagles don't need to work on nothing. They're good for Matt Years. They might as well trade that pick.
Nah, man.
We need some defense.
You gonna stack up?
We're probably gonna leave. We're probably gonna lose Zach Braun.
Linebacker,
because he's gonna want a lot of money.
Yeah,
he's gonna want a lot of money.
A couple people. If anybody's due to get paid, you're about to lose him. This guy too. I think he might be retiring. What's his name? Darius Slay. Ain't he about to retire?
Something about retiring.
But you got Coop, DeGene, and Terry and Arnold. And Quentin Mitchell. Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah, these are good over there. He's gonna need some solid backups though. But
what about the lineman?
Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson?
He's staying.
You can draft his replacement to start building him up so they can learn to be on
to get another year.
You got like 1 year left on him. He's getting old.
Yeah, I know he's up there. I
know. Seriously, Micah Parsons be beating the shit out of Lane Johnson. Micah Parsons gives Lane Johnson hell. Every time Lane Johnson sees Micah Parsons, he gets hurt for 3 games.
I ain't gonna lie.
He gets hurt for 3 games.
Oh, what's it called? One of the my man Jaquan Brisker, he's a safety on the Bears. He was like, "Hey, Micah, if you want out of Dallas, baby."
Micah said he's on Dallas for 5 more years. That's his next contract. He said they don't win the Super Bowl, he's going to like the Chiefs or something. He said if you can't beat them, join them.
He should join the Eagles. He talk about it so much.
If we get Myles Garrett in Dallas with Micah Parsons, man, our defense is gonna be unstoppable.
Y'all gonna have to trade something for that.
We're gonna trade a third.
Having Dak Prescott on the Browns.
We're gonna trade like a third.
See Dak Prescott on the Browns. I feel like the Browns is like going to the Washington Wizards in the NBA. They send you
Okay.
there. It's a career changing
Yo.
experience.
Yeah.
The most stacked team that can't do
They
anything.
can't do
Yeah.
shit.
They are
For real.
stacked.
Bro, tight end they solid. Receivers they
Jerry
solid.
Jeudy came back to life this year.
Bro,
The whole
so-
thing.
Defense been top tier. They could have won.
Yeah,
some,
defense been
Njoku.
nice.
Is that
David Njoku
was their-
He got
yeah.
injured, but he's fine.
and he came back
Nice.
balling. He
Yeah.
burnt his whole face got burnt up. Came back balling like a week later.
Yeah.
That
Out
boy
there, mummy
different.
raps, like fuck.
Nah.
That boy different. But
I
what
like-
was the Wacko Flacco? They had Joe Flacco. They should have kept him.
Yeah, he went
Joe
to the
Flacco was balling.
Rig of the,
Watson,
the
Deshaun
Colts or
Watson.
something.
Yeah, but Joe Flacco was in the playoffs for them last year. He
Nah,
took
Winston.
Joe Flacco carried that team last year, not the season past. Joe
Oh,
Flacco
before,
carried the
yeah,
team the whole
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
season. Them
He
had
got
them
the,
look.
Flacco
uh,
was on the Colts.
They could have had a nice
Yeah.
little rookie, behind Joe Flacco for 1 year. This year that just passed, and got him ready because Joe Flacco a professional.
Nah, they had Deshaun the last 2 years.
And
Now Joe
Winston,
He
Flacco,
was
Flacco get hurt every. Deshaun Watson gets hurt every year.
Yeah,
That's
for
why they
sure.
remember they was like, yeah, we Joe. They called Joe Flacco. He been sitting on the couch for like
Yeah.
a year. They signed him
And he
right off
just
the
showed
couch,
up,
and he
started
came up and
balling.
started winning mad
It was
games.
like-
Took them
I
to the
like
playoffs.
though. I hate when niggas think that the old QBs be done. Like they don't be done, bro. They still be having gas.
Aaron Rodgers is done.
The only
Andy
no, not
Dalton.
him,
Andy
him.
Dalton was done.
Them type of QBs,
Yeah.
and then
Derek
I'm-
Carr done.
he's ass.
I'm sure.
He's
Which
ass.
one?
Was he
Which
on
one
the
was?
Saints still?
Which one was
I said,
good?
Kirk Cousins is not done.
Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins done.
Kirk-
He's not
He
done,
looked
bro.
terrible in Atlanta.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he started
sucked.
throwing lame
He
duck
sucked.
passes and
What?
everything.
He
Bro.
sucked. He
No,
sucked.
he started.
Bro,
he
He
started
didn't
out
understand
good.
the offense.
He started
looked
out
They
cool.
was
goofy.
going to the playoffs, bro. They took him out the last 2 games, and he didn't make it to the playoffs.
Nah, Kirk Cousins looked terrible.
The last 2 games
Mm-mm.
would have
But,
decided if they were going to make it to the playoff, and they
Mm-mm.
put Penn in.
Kirk Cousins looked like
Yeah.
shit.
You got to look at his numbers.
You got
though. Look
another-
at his numbers.
You got another good one?
Kirk Cousins. Who else?
That's the
out
eye
there?
test right there. When
I
I
ain't
watch
gonna
some
lie,
games, he sucks.
Stafford old, but he's
Stafford's
still nice.
He's Stafford still.
But nobody's
solid. He's still
disrespecting
solid.
Matt Stafford. The Giants are trying to give away a first-round pick for him.
That's
Yeah,
because
that's
he's
crazy.
done with the Rams.
Yeah.
Actually,
the Rams are done with
he
All
him.
said-
them, seriously,
yeah.
quarterback's one of those positions. Once you get old, you out.
I think quarterbacks and the transition of quarterbacks is getting different.
Yeah, you got to be able. You got to be
Gotta be able
mobile.
to run.
Yeah,
You gotta be able to run.
that's the only reason Tom Brady retired. If you ain't had to run, Tom Brady would still be playing right now.
Tom Brady running is one of the funniest things I've ever
I don't
seen.
know.
in my
Man,
life.
I run faster than Tom Brady.
I think a lot of the people that was playing.
I do.
I think a lot of people that was playing defense from before against him was done, and he had a whole bunch of young niggas out there that was able to hit him.
Moving
You know,
his
Tom
ass,
ain't
it's
really.
like,
I feel like I've never seen Tom really ever really get touched. Like somebody really like
In the Pro
knock
Bowl?
Tom.
the boy Vontae Burfict, whatever you say his name.
Burfict.
Yeah,
Vontae
almost killed
Burfict.
But
him.
you could name another quarterback, and you could
Because
name
when you hit
multiple
Tom
times.
Brady, they make new rules.
Yeah,
They changed the
throwing
game.
flags left and right, bro.
That's
like,
the
shit.
Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, he sets the precedent.
And it was crazy that he's like, I don't like all the flags they're throwing now. It's like, Tom,
You're
it's
the
because of you. Yeah, you started this shit,
You're the
man.
reason it's going down.
Like talking about it's just slowing down the game, man. Like dudes can't hit. It's like Tom Brady. Like you're like candidate number 1 for this shit. Like it's your fault.
Yeah.
But that's my man, Michigan guy. Go blue.
At least you're representing your team with
Always man.
passion.
Undefeated season.
But yeah, that was the
Natty.
last top. You got something? I thought you was about to say something. I didn't want to cut you off.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that was the last topic, y'all. That's another episode of the IDCYL podcast. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway at 500
Go
subscribers.
subscribe.
And then I'm doing another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to my YouTube. Make
Let's
it happen.
go.
Out
run it up.
Run
We
it
out
up.
here.
Episodes.
Yeah, I mean, see y'all next week.